I'm not in
Europe, Asia, South America, and I say Africa.
Still last.
Oh, sir.
Oh, India, I fine.
Okay.
I fine.
More fancy, yeah.
I fine.
The Oyeni. Solo was saying,
What's Amiado?
Doc. Wabantem.
And
I watch me ever.
Yeah.
The panel in the foul.
Oh, no. Cash for Monty. Also, the party also a discipline. To feel him on cash on home.
Okay. Right. Lawyer, be fine.
Adam.
TM quite 9 headlines. Brazil go, no go. Why go no?
I think the VAR had it right.
Sir.
Doriva Junior Nana, the modern ball form.
Coach,
yes. Doriva.
I
don't think so.
Why game no?
As a 70.
It was the usual Brazil.
As a 71st minute. Now Gabriel Martinelli and Vinicius Junior. I'm going to push you to get a goal for your team. Why withdraw from the game?
Martinelli Mumba. What's that here?
Martinelli of the bench moment buy of the bench moment buy but I think say Vinny the as a 71st minute and yeah their coach be I am complaining so why
Vinny you know
and yes you know but at that time no unknown at any point in time Vinny won with me
name as well or admire Pulisic and then Messi says he was chosen by God I said say baba
talent they ask him about the talent no say the talent oh no crenso you know
okay
won't mean you watching
okay England qualified for Euro 2024 last 16 as an almost Albania almost qualified but it doesn't mean that and also go it's a game that also more winning. Or they will do their best but whether their best will be enough
they have to win.
Luis de la Fuente I'll say all the 16 teams that will qualify for the next round will be our favorites. And Rio Ferdinand says Nico Williams is currently the best player at Euro 2024.
He's a target to Arsenal target in no.
Anyway,
Nico Williams.
So obey day.
Who was any Kansas was over day. He's a good player of which Obey added a lot to Arsenal.
And also make kind we be a Jeremy Doku say Jamal Musiala and by far the best player of Euros in at the mouth no Jeremy Doku.
No send it.
But also winger,
yeah.
Okay.
Also winger. In that case, no. Obey to me. So by in terms of who is the best player, the one count.
David.
Tournament to your mom, but yeah, Musiala has been doing well.
Yeah, Musiala.
And small boy no ball right or Spain no so
Lamia.
A lot of players are doing.
And Robert Mo in this Carombitia 71st minute. In the air down Betia.
But Spain team now say Omosheni. Unse no coach no Omeki I think 9 or 10 years.
I think boys transition I
no nim so qualify we team.
No tournament so you rest players.
Omo de omo be chain so I say equally ombetimi aye adwuma to say.
Okay,
so what's the Nico Williams for Arsenal?
Oh yeah. Oh, he's a good player of which but maybe I can say he's coming to play football and boring so. Oh, say do baby party boring.
Arsenal coach and as Edua. Obetiska.
Yeah.
Say Ode Kofa Nico Williams. Not Wababi Martinelli free hop.
This is here
also be our boss national team.
I think
Martinelli of free bench
now free bench about Brazil.
The modern bono was so kakra. Martinelli.
Say the Brazil team.
Brazil lineup. Now Mutiana we can.
Oh, I'm coming to
lineup yesterday.
I'm coming to more.
Check your lineup now. I say put free Brazil by Danilo Otuo, Elder Militao, Marquinhos Horse, Guhema Arana, Bruno Guimaraes, João Gomes, Rafinha, Lucas Paqueta, Vinicius Junior. Must we hear there?
Mr. Otuo, we Vinicius.
I'm Nico William, no young Connie Rafinha.
Oh, boss.
I get young Connie.
More having more border. Now, boss Spain national team is just about Brazil national team. This is the Seleção. Oh, they make catch them on the say. Tio, national team. So what Brazil? na se fro se brampa Brazil
so to
ya fro Brazil se brabi
recently o ma free
play
play
no na Spain voting mu
recently o ma free
Brazil o ma
free players bi a o mun deserve national team call
Brazil
ya players
na se o go play ato what's the Ogo fan Nico Williams? I be Pam Martinelli. Yeah, but I'm with Timake Babum. Okay. On two, no, there are a few issues there. You can do there. On two, no.
Say season here, but on the not quite naturally.
On two, no. Rafina talent, Rafina ball our born. We are kola our by Spain, ya kola ya so almost project.
But
and I don't forget Xavi was the coach.
I was there.
There's some I'm okay.
There will be only body. I get you about
to Arsenal. Oh, I'll be Bukayo Freeman. Aha. Or Baba Bukayo. Now, so Rafina the ball right. Rafina ball right. Vinicius was left. The man can say, since Arsenal team no, some people be a change you be. And you left and right.
Na Martinelli crown. And then when we had the I didn't quite you.
Oh, but say also a competition. I say Arsenal doesn't need Nico.
But said Nico be count the any.
Oh, Martinelli. No, we don't know.
It was so true.
Now for boss 2 matches. I'm using
any players some them now for boss.
Okay, so the Rice says that James McLean remarks might be down to a bit of bitterness because people decided to pick this. Said the Abranten is Yakasano. And then I'm saying, there was a the church. Said the Declan Rice, Casa James McLean on a full gospel message. I was also for the preaching. When a response to James McLean, a full sermon. So for me messenger. Also the choir sorry kwesiada. And Abranten no eka you know. Sorry for. So the own kind response wrong.
There be o.
Ango for bitterness. What is Obia can who asem? So you overrated. Meboa. Said you kind no. But so you overrated. Now the woman say on the Declan Rice or Boma Ireland and son or switch by England.
Okay.
And I'll see. Tio say and yes of what preaching. Dr. Uti, me we are now ba. Or say, do you know what? I played with James for Ireland for 3 games, and I got on with him really well. Obi awa kan ho asem a chese, wa kogu anim ase bedwom ni oti doctor tie ni odi abufu aba. I'm not going to sit here and slag with him. I thought he was a really top guy when I left Ireland to come to England. I heard a few things he was obviously not happy about. He made comments a few years ago. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and say anything about him. He's had a great career himself. I think he's coming to the end of his career now, and he's got over 100 caps for Ireland. It will be easy for me to sit here and say something back to him, but like I said, we are at opposite ends of our careers now. He's 35 and I'm 25. I've known him. I've played with him. He's entitled to his opinion. And I've had to fight a load of those opinions from other people before. Declan Rice. Message. What is Obia can want someone?
Lines in Ibu McLean.
I have a
no here deep understanding.
There,
But could be me say we anymore. But later part no can say we are at the opposite end of our careers.
No, 25 now we all 30.
Until I say, I cry bobo baby and not to triumph. But Sabro for no kind. So the fast galon tino ede obet me decide.
Okay, yeah, no I'm for Mbappe so the mask no sem na ko saying.
Now with much a black mask but you could say with much a black mask. No. The coach were ready for the game but I'll struggle with Max Nakakra. On your familiar with the mask and
they now the first time or the training a couple of times
no
you know Kutagakra. Or
is almost I have one of the Bobo Madrid.
Diving Bajo. Story behind story behind
Osimhen wanye.
There be Osimhen there wanye. Ono de onyanto.
Say so be so Osimhen there no so obo ontimi wo so ana.
There be Osimhen there no de bo.
Me kan ayi there no.
Mbappe hit Makazo. On say maximum 100.
Omo ya boka. Hearts of Football head coach Abubakar Ouattara has sacked Salif Ibrahim from the Hearts team. Tell him that his services are no longer needed at the club after the player failed to extend his contract with the club. Okay, Zane tell him.
I know we training now.
Also
on man training hobby.
Okay. According to sources, Ouattara asked Ibrahim to renew his contract with the club, but the player rejected the request from the coach, which led to the player's dismissal from the training ground, effectively ending his stay with the club. So the contract ended up.
The contract I think I covered 2 months. August for.
So that's a breach.
Say be ombe tianika for the remainder of the contract.
You sacked me from performing my lawful duties.
Coaching is man in COB.
Okay. Has will part ways with the following players: Issa Kuka, Ramos Kashala, Leventus Atta, Salim Adams, Richard Atta, Zakaria Fuseni, Seydou Suraj, and Salif Ibrahim. Okay.
They say their communication or my communication.
Massive shakeup. Oh, Hearts of Folk. Per close sources, Ouattara has submitted names of Ebendida and Christopher Enning to the management team part of technical team for next season. Yeah. Okay, Ebendida. Dida was a goalkeeper.
Oh yes, so he will definitely be the goalkeeper trainer.
And Christopher Enning, I want to know what.
Brekum Chelsea now giant.
Okay.
So no more linking it to us.
Afina. Okay. And Afe. Okay. Shokan Mohammed likely to Jeff Kotokos of Ono Himfa
or Accra Lions.
Okay.
As a player and prefer move outside Ghana and you know.
That's why they account in the beba. Doctor, I'd say
Yami Adome Hoya,
be fine.
I'll be fine.
Go for Baba Drew.
Oh, Muguso.
Okay, I call so Moyere. Okay. On worry, I won't come. Anna,
she said, oh dear, Baba say vitamin J.
Yeah, a man drew there, or more lines near the moment. As something changing. Oh, yeah, any illegal activity.
The lies of
Ronaldo will not take. Man ko apomuden hema me kwa medro na ya san
na bo so ko je draw
oh yeah
dia bi
no be draw je draw baba ji de o ti
me di mani
baba ha mi ni tu ani nya ya
mani na me na nim za me
we spectacular
okay na
mi ni o ba bi ya
na ko je ni do si mani nya me
ya bo se o ni o ya ya be nke bi hu
o so mani ni hu ade kama
sa
na msaje ba kukan
yeah
malaria
you know what ya chawe
yeah
we
that's say o de sa kwen amame mame chia ahwefo mo hwe mo Oyerepa TV ene atiefo a omutiame Oyerepa Radio nye obi ase mo som for Dr. Sam ameda apomuden heba clinic no ewukumase sofolai soja for kwane so opposite Assembly of God for dankese no ehwa enamo abre nyina ya na meka se na mekoso akase uwachira kwaye bomutu ba wura kwaye bretuo mu a ena wohu se edua bia wo ni sibre sine edua bia wo ni sibre sa na obade nyankopon ehhehye no ewo dua bia yale a esa ena wa han bia yale a esa tuba maso anubuna eni nua hini eni nua han na obade nyankopon ehhya so amame a mede esa yale o maso so bi tie me ne pa na eni yale atena wo so wache wakomiamia beble watu sika gunti wo free se eni yale no eya koankwa me kache o se edru apomuden heba clinic Dr. Sam maso ye nko ade a ye ko a ebeko jemi number ni sesia na frame me se me number ni 0551 0989 61 0551 0989 61 misi mu kumase sofolai soja for kwane so opposite Assembly of God for so dan kese no ehwa enamo na misa catch obi a woni apprunsuo paye sanse Bible ne se ye ni padua no na se yakwa no ne han eni ti se sum eduru wani a na esuma du ni padua yina so obi tie me ne pa na wani ɛporo nsuo pa yi abra mɛma waduru a wobɛnom a wani na ɛporo nsuo no bɛgyae obi wɔ hɔ a wani ɛtutu pa yi ɛgya wo ti yadeɛ ma wo ti ɛpa wo paa wo nso ba mɛma waduru a ɛbɛma wo ti no atɔ na wani na ɛtutu no atɔ koraa obi wɔ hɔ a tam bia wani yɛ wo hene tam bia woposa ama wani na yɛ kɔkɔ a meka kyerɛ sɛ bra mɛma waduru a wobɛnom a wani na woposa no ɛbɛgyae ne kɔkɔ nso bɛfiri hɔ ma natural kala nyankopɔn ɛde ma wani no ayɛ saa pɛpɛɛpɛ na meka kyerɛ obi a pressure ɛwɔ wani so nipa ba wohu no mmienu a bra mɛma waduru a wobɛnom a pressure na ɛwɔ wani so no ɛbɛfiri so akɔkoraa obi wɔ hɔ a glaucoma ɛwɔ wani so ayɛ brɛ nso ba mɛma waduru a bɛma glaucoma na ɛwɔ wani so no afiri so akɔkoraa obi wɔ hɔ a gye sɛ wɔhyɛ spectacle anasɛ glasses ansa na watumi atwerɛ na sɛ watumi akenkan tam bia na meka sɛ spectacle no na sɛ glasses no deɛ ahwehwɛniwa no ɛgye supportive ɛboa kɛkɛ ɛma wohu adeɛ na sɛ woyi ahwehwɛniwa no to a still na wodɛ so wɔ aniyale anim to ho anamɔ no bra medeɛ mɛgye ahwehwɛniwa no atoɔ glasses no na mama waduru a wobɛnom a wobɛhu adeɛ kama na watumi atwerɛ na watumi akenkan so obi nso ɛtia me nɛ tam bia na meka sɛ 2024 yi nkwala ne students a nyankopɔn na me nsa so ma aniyaleɛ afiri ɔmo so deɛ bebree kɔ a to nso so wotie me nɛ woba kɔ school a ɔbrɛ ye ansa na wɔhu blackboard so akora bi wɔ hɔ a wɔte akyire sɛ a ɔhu blackboard no so ye ebi mpɔ bɛn ne paa nanso ɛyɛ na blackboard no ɛso hu ayɛ den ama wa mofo mu nya ntu anamɔ na mofo bɔmmra mɛma na duro ɔbɛnom a ɔkɔ school a baabi biala teacher ni ne den bɛtena class hɔ no wɔtumi ahu board so ye wɔtumi atwerɛ wɔtumi akenkan kama obi wɔ nso a ɔsɛ doctor me de yɛ nipa asɛ de mosea ɛna agu so mani so ɛwowɔ me ye wenya yɛ ne yale a ɛdi nipa nya to hɔ anamɔ na hwehwɛ Dr. Sam obi wɔ nso a nipa ba ohu nipadua no nanso n'anim dua paa deɛ ɛyɛ na esum aduru hɔ so obi sɛ kwame ana kwadwo ɛna ɛba no ɛdema no wenya yɛ ne yale a ɛdi nipa nya muntu ho anamɔ na momra na mesa katro bi a cataract ɛtɛ esisi nani mienu nyina so sɛ wani baako na ɛtɛ afira na wani nifa na ɛtɛ afira na mesa wo sɛ hwɛ na benkum no so ɛtɛ no ansa nkɔka ne biem na ɛtɛ ba obi ani so a sei na ɛyɛ ɛbɔ ɛgye nipa n'ani so fa n'ani so yɛ crowdy obi deɛ yɛ kusu obi wɔn mpɔ hwɛ adeɛ a na yɛ fitaa asɛ nwusie pa de na nanu na wɔ saa situation mu na de akɔdan hospital ma doctor na ka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛtɛ na esisi w'ani so no enyini kɔ 4 months time 5 months time brama me nyɛ surgery na so operation Dr. Sam deɛ meka kyerɛ sɛ tu ho anamɔ na bra ɛmfa ho ne kɛseɛ ne ne ketewa mɛma waduru a wobɛnom a ɛtɛ no bɛpopa afiri ani so obi wɔn nso a wɔyɛ surgery no na sɛ operation awie a meka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnka akyi nso tu ho anamɔ na bra mɛma waduru a wobɛnom a wobɛhu adeɛ kama na nea driverfoɔ a aba ma so ɛyɛ ma nyankopɔn na mesa so ma aniyaleɛ afiri ɔmo so deɛ bebree kwa nso tie me nɛ na yɛ driver ni wakɔ driving school apase okɔ sɛ kɔgye license a ani kuro yɛ nti yɛmfa ma wɔto ho anamɔ na bra driver ni bi wɔ hɔ a watwi car umfie kɔ n'anim okɔ sɛ kɔ renew license a ani kuro nti yɛmfa ma wɔto ho anamɔ na bra mɛma waduru a wobɛnom a wobɛhu adeɛ kama so obi etie me na obi wɔ hɔ a ɛbɔ no nsia awimle sumi ya dun driver ni wotimi fa kan ko ba bia hwehwɛ Dr. Sam mekira kwan mema waduru a obɛnom a betima tu car e de akoba bia opɛ bia na oba fie asundwem gemi namba ne sesia na frɛ me se me namba ne yɛ 0551
0551
09
89
61 0551 09 89 61 me se mo kumase sofolai soja for pan so
doctor na hia pa
number ne 0551
okay
09
89 61
se mo kumase sofolai soja for pan so opposite Assemblies of God for dan kese no ɛhɔ a ɛnamɔ na me sa kacho bi a diabetes atena wo so akyɛ sɛ bra mema waduru a wobɛnom a ɛbɛtu diabetes na so kra obi tie me na pressure so hawa bra me ho ebe your last stop a pressure yale no ebe free so akokra obi ho a osanti ekro abeton sunum aduane to yama na yam etutu atu ho na mo na bra memma woduru abenom a osayale no ebe free so akokra a ensama biem ne na me catch obi a stroke nti wabubu agudam stroke nti ofa adwojo wodi afe na wodi ahyase wonsa na yo titiriti wonan na yo tititi a ebon kaye se oya ko stroke yalem hwe machira kwan memma woduru abenom a stroke yale no ebe free so akokra a emabiem na me catch bemma bi a prostate nti yede catheter na se dodro ban ato bemam me catch so sutu ho na mo na bra memma woduru abenom a catheter na se dodro ban na yede ato bemam no waye firim na wade ho afi prostate sem so bi tie me ne na hania pa eno so hawa emfa ho ne kese bra memma woduru abenom a hania no be firi so akokra na me sa catch oba bi a fibroid eda wo yam se wo ba memma woduru abenom a ebe ma fibroid no ana ne kra so bi etie me na asma ntese wa pa eno so hawa oso bra memma woduru abenom a asma no ebe firi so akokra sanse adansidi a ekoso wa pomoden herbal clinic no ebo adwen ene ntiase so na me sa catch obi oba bi sanse bible say oma emanu nenso so oba bia emfantima no so oba bi de na fitiri koro na mienu na miensa na twa echese yale bia sikwan a emma ne maye tu ba me de mema woduru abenom a ebema obra no abaka makama na me sa catch obi abema obema mu ayemre na wontumi ene wo yire anase wo partner enaye oba mema waduro na mema no bema duro ni bi wo manim ho ema bema na peja ema na benem na mama kwan ma de akofie e de akowo so yire me catch obi a otie me ne na white pa edepua no so edi unyanse bra mema waduro abenom a white no be firi so akokora obi a awo pa ho aye diama wa bra mema waduro obenom a obewa fa ho afa ba bema bi wo ho ba de ball no na bema ne so e bai tre na so nam yale bi ti se STI sexual transmitted diseases gonorrhea syphilis ene baba so kramanti ama bema no afo akaketekete a me catch o se bra mema woduru a obenom a e bema bema no mayedu e be ye kese tetete e ma wo so wa ye bema mu na me sa catch obi se ye adwuma adwada e kope memeda me se adwuma si 8:30 am anopa na me de wie 4:30 pm anwumre ade a eye wonwaso e wa pomuden herbal clinic ne se nya se wo ba ya ne mo oduro se jekonom wo ba ye be lab test ewi your scan test we de mfidie be hwe moja nyina mu ne hu yale poten a eye wo ne ma wonu oduro se jekonom na yale no emfiri so nko me both local and foreign delivery ti so bibi wo amanonia so atemi kan on frame me number no WhatsApp line so wo no atemi kan obetimi di ama wo fa wo papa onua bi wo maame bi o wa amanone ama ye di aduro no akoma no outside Ghana yale bia te ne so bia no ebe free ne so akọ se Ghana heya enso na wo na ba bia wo na kwa wa na ntimi makuma se so fola me catch you say wo so frɛ no makoi ye betimi di aduro no asendo e ma wono ma yale bia la ete wa bla boso a hawo no afiri so akokora apomode herbal clinic de yen fire yale ema ho ensan fan kokwa sanse Kristo na basa kese ho nti yale bia wo de beba bia no ho beto jemina ba ne sesia wa bra me soli me se me number ne ye 0551 0989 61 0551 0989 61 me se mo kumase so for lie soldier for kwane so opposite Assemblies of God for dan kese no a solid no ehwa na mo nyame onshira onka ho se ne dey wonya akomapa na wutie Dr. Sam Apomuden Herbal Clinic me da wase bye bye Jim what by the name me number ne say atuda me say me number ne 0551
0551
09
89
61 0551 09 89 61 me say mo kumase so for life soldier for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God for so dan kese no
ehwa na mo So open nyame asem.
Me papa.
Benjamin Fojo Ministries. Omo di dwumadi bi ba krom e fa invasion Kumasi.
Okay.
Na ya to the supernatural.
Supernatural.
On say ewiase no. Niema no de ehu ye kakra bi.
Say
what I don't know ntayen.
Ya huhu mo nsem.
Bible say nye ne honam
ani moja
enenya. Nti otewa o say nyame asem hia o edi gina o menko ye ka nyame asem ana wo ko. Okay. Enti God's choices prophet Benjamin Fojo there be some catch root say root also osa sate eniema biom. So doguti
mitio pa
ye mfa no ha because edi akakra oni root omo wo niema bios enie. Okay, so are you prepared? So why you ready, doc?
Mitio.
Why you ready? Say nyame asem ba okay, baba so nyame asem tie. 12 July 2024, 12 July. 9 p.m. on Maranatha Evangelistic Ministries. Anymore. I snitted here, Bank of Ghana or the commercial bank.
Commercial bank.
Na Prophet Benjamin Fojo.
Okay.
Nkana ya odini juma pa obekumasi. The invasion Kumasi.
Okay.
Na Jojo ahin betonyo minister. Onim nyom to doc.
Me ya den kakra.
Sa ojo tonyo wa sorry.
Oh there be ba praises there.
Na pray oto kakra wa sorry. Praises. Ena minister Kofi Bepra, minister Sandy Asare, Ohima Mercy, ena Reverend Joseph Asantijima. Ono so baby so enti ye the number no betuju akire no aye ba de na ebe ba clinic me ne baba also obeware
baba de odi kanka
ba also obeye no ho aduru
ba
doctor CC
ebe CC no
ko dog ba haya ni
ango won twetwede
the dog ba
tambia na meka se
ono onye sa o
enyewe oye edisa oye bo se basa eko mainstream there be come on my business mainstream send the checks here adwuma kama odi doctor doka
enya sa aka no because
there ne man nye adwuma high stress ade doc here that's man ko why man ko baba
no wanya ka say the oye ya enti anopay yama yanatwefo akwaba na yama yanatiefo special good morning emra sanso anopay sa ye konkonfo nkroso na ensemwa edi adencheche ensemwa anopay ebumfumpa onkofo nkroso no yada honsem atonim ensem no doso ene anopay nemom de disefata sa wohwe na wotie ena yede ema kitikiti mam polibi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akambuno pa anopay yetu eboase na yatene no na ya confirm emunum no nyina ama anopay on your NCS best radio station, NCS best TV station, to believe it or not, NCS best TV station, NCS best radio station on Facebook, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live, not what say, not what comment me ba, not the boss player, Atunabuasi, Akin Kenina, at the amount said yes, sir. Ene said a fata and anopay yabasha sem afi Copa America 2024 games outdoor etoja ahumati na uko Colombia so ya our group D nkudimdie etimi ekoi ema omo emra ngomoche Paraguay ebo mu 2-1 enwati uko Brazil ni Costa Rica asua ya obia amfa ball anto nyankwatra na Vinicius Junior ene na pamfonom ekomia nanso aniama entimi amfa Copa America noamenko Endrich na so ye onim se wo break Pele record bia na wasete etimi ade ato na abadwane Real Madrid July he say wabe the second youngest Brazilian player in the history wabo Copa America num after some Osan legendary Pele ho entawonsem enonom amemfan to anim sa Neymar dos Santos Junior ena HM sa Lukranie ono de odwenwa ontiasia de kudentia enra Dorival Junior otim Vini Junior every game num ase enra na ɔhwɛ game no as a 71st minute no officer and kabibi ebetimi afi Vinicius Junior etimi aba ni nyina mona nyaade sa etimi aya adwuma coach etimi afim na yaka Vini Junior and Brazil national team no wasem no onum say 31 games for Brazil national team wasa only 3 goals and a de amwama and pay ya don some to him na Christian Pulisic me friend the American Maradona Christian Pulisic and a Neymar Dos Santos Junior at the to jasa or a great player no credit say okay Christian Pulisic and what timba what bomb our warm-up games mo ahead of Euro 2024 and nano amotimba oboye ema United States of America na eche se obenya good season enom Neymar Dos Santos Junior Lionel Messi edin kamo na onim se Lionel Messi manfo tepene se Copa America eguso ekoso na Brazil forum ati matrai makwe polom palam semno obetime ade ama the Argentine national team then central for ebusano about the talent and ochem sahara on the talent nyame ana ade ema no ose ogira park so a eniema oyanyina metra nyame ana ade saniema no etim ema no it was a gift he gave me and no Lionel Messi ni sema oti etudwa and now no pay na ya confirming na amawo on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM na ye live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio ube follow page no na free ode on 7 na etimi aguame ba na the boss player atono boase akinkan na ede amount said yes and said a factor and on pay live on NCS Joe Enra Ocheni fine Emma the 3 Lions of England enti yebeko Facebook page and also Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio on your TV Oyerepa TV now fe ya enjoy the 3 Lions of England Enra training na womitimi Euro 2024. What do you know about Euro 2024? Yanka kayon kakra ewo Euros historical antecedent of the Euros said the city on said 1960 France and a hosty Euro 1960 na a Soviet Union among ana eje abusia one game no ewie 2-1 amone Yugoslavia and a boy extra time and a amutimi RJ Kuana and pay ya confirming that at the amount France or Austria no at Tosuma Kumako and I in Townsam and pay Yanko games outdoor and not a toja Euro 2024 Albania and Spain a boy now on the 13th minute goal Ferran Torres Emma the Spanish national team the only goal etimi etoja Savino onom coach Emma Albania and I say Ocha Albania national team na one more date adena omeche kakra and rano HSA team no ewo date na oye happy with niama wahu ewo team no home talent wom enti that biano yebehu Albania ye Amando Broja Albania forward na Amando Broja and I say okay Spanish national team no wasema adebetime achi e son say e base coach wo coach no Onim Kudaya, when we see a came from the youth side, and then Kakra, Luis de la Fuente, and to Amaba, the senior side, na Amaba as a unit, Namianim Ukraine, Ope, and my Mianu, I will say, one more Mudi, one better at Euro 2024, Amanaya, on to Enka, any the Spanish national team no and film, and no I Amando Broja, na Danny Omo, and na Oko Luis de la Fuente, na Suya, what describe it as I super player ɔse adwuma ɔdema Danny Olmo enra se onkonkoye ewo plate no so no Danny Olmo eye yeniye enti obom boy na abaso was so expect more and desa Spanish national team ya really winning games inti and one no Danny Vivian a Spain defender and I say Amania J with group stages amodimba amateam abo amode ato say dia amadre ho a round of 16 the knockout stages no said the name of the at the Spanish national team ewo Euro 2024 egusua ekosunum na on tournament favorite Luis de la Fuente man for Spanish national team no we favorite for a fee Euro 2024 and I say lawyer can Santima we say obi antimente se stage na you come no a round of 16 obia obetu round of 16 no a favorite to win them you work hard for the round of 16 and no a Luis de la Fuente in sema of the Tuja and now no pay na uko Amando Broja enra na suya okasaye after the game and I say nyamia ni Ukraine mera ho papa sa yantimi anko amfa nkwanim na your story about Euro 2024 abana wiye Banafe yatie and sama Amando Broja at the Atuja after some woman eliminated from the Euro 2024 na eneman tibin koye emfa emwamo onim se enra one game anamon fonso any ediache Croatia any Italy na no credit say game no 1-1 na enra nisio pa Luka Modric nom eti nisio emra ekano etim eti it was assist from Calafiori ya kana sem Bologna defender no say there obia chatum say Calafiori there or a good defender on ya assist and afa Zakani and so eti bono etim etuatna 90+8 and the Azuris etim at the attacker and with the level pagans now say Croatia for them etim FM Joseph Stanisic no a Croatia defender and I say I'm we disappointed here say enra qualification amansa entime anchor na ocha last minute go na I'm consider na Ukraine na edne edmon papa to accept that draw officer I'm lose focus oh baby and no can't be and na ne draw no etime eba na Ricardo Calafiori or Italy the Azuris a defender and I say on team church the feelings so woman says yeah no can say or you happy sir I might qualify echo woman or say now I'm deserve more than one goal now and woman team say it's a Luka Modric Croatia now Luka Modric game no banner we are vivo player of the match or no and I say etim eka ya owie no chem say nyamia nim ana no kranie na ninje nera ho and kresa what vivo player of the match there nanso oni ani jem raho nanka de ope and se be we game no nanka no yasi Croatia national team etime qualify ili manager aya Luciano Spalletti and odi to just me Luciano Spalletti mint na ha some mani aje ade qualify yani Croatia na bom di kan say ye di mu bete until 90+8 minutes and your team take kanti mint ranka say yani etime ajerom ayansma run at the incredible emotional moment as Italian journalist Ebusa Luka Modric saying kebe poacho Luka Modric maritime from football na audience emwaya Luka Modric adimano si ewiase we dey abaya adwuma no du ba bi ebreba enti retirement na dey say dey tie bia about retired from the national team.
First, I wanted to thank you for everything you've shown tonight. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've shown not only tonight but throughout your career. Once again, you signed off as a top-class player, scoring despite having missed a penalty. I just wanted to say this to you. I'd like to ask you to never retire from your playing career because you're one of the finest players that I've ever commentated on.
Hvala puno na lijepim riječima I stvarno iz dubine
Thank you very much for this wonderful tribute. Right from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I'd also like to keep playing forever, but there probably will come a time when I have to hang up my boots. I'll keep playing on. I don't know for how much.
Look at Modesa, Medawasepa. Now, at a point in time, I say football, no, meeting at the partner, and Netherlands, any Austria, and elbow, Stefan de Vrij on possible opponents our group num and I'll say a lot of teams our round of 16 one more strong teams and they obia were qualifying from the group into the round of 16 of the Euro 2024 bia and what them also into me prepare for the round of 16 Ronald Koeman a manager Emma Netherlands and odi to just no amfase bia wo na no mo ya de etia France into no I say European Championship in 1998 here na our history bebre about European Championship in 1988 about preparing team against Austria and I was saying couldn't day etim echo Emma Holland national team no na Ralf Ragnick and central for ebusa say say ana usihu Netherlands for no and say Netherlands masa sa bona ye monanya fe bona ye to fem na ye pia na eno na oko Ronald Koeman na so ya obo for now a bit difficult game nebom a bit gamer a bit exciting papa I mean ko the French national team no amaso ye Mr. Kylian Mbappe Lotin abusiam o training with the French national team with his max na enra na anyasem kitokra training grounds in team on Oyerepa TV, on Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio. Yebasha Emra, Kylian Mbappe, Estonia, England, and Slovenia, and Ebon Declan Rice, and Atuja, preparation. Ahead of Slovenia game no akoye. I'm prepare ye pa for the game. I'm a P at the Denmark game num na supporters Muta Amachi Munkamakuma Emfa Antumuyam Gary Southgate on motivation levels in the squad Senkra and a players na a motivation level no see atia and also players omusia kaim the three lions of England no are highly motivated ahead of an gamer etime atoda na Declan Rice on James McLean and also James McLean minti match na ha sabio and kekan sembia ya bone mfa no at least menena ya jumada na etube bia sadio sikasa no a bit of a bitterness kakra ewonum entina yana okasa sa Rio Ferdinand on Gallagher na Rio Ferdinand asem no wotia hombedru kakra also say England 4% wo control game ne dia enya Gallagher asem bia Sir English national team Asia kai no say o say o problem na control gamer anya Conor Gallagher no ayensema or the to just English forum a person am press higher up on the pitch there anya Conor Gallagher and betimi ayesa adwuma no postcodes a former Manchester United and England star postcodes and odi afutuoma Gary Southgate sebeya Kopimanu amon in midfield ebansa ebebuam ama the likes of Phil Foden and other players and yama koye edi ama womo na Gary Southgate and I say external noise shouldn't affect us as a legends in kasa and some pin among for eka edi afa the three lines of England ho affect the team no.
We know that the world we live in, there'll always be external noise, but external noise shouldn't affect us. What's important is the internal. We're the only ones that can perform on the pitch. We're the only ones that can work together to get those performances better. And performance is what we're focusing on. The results have basically pretty much put us in the next round already, and it's now about can we win the group. But of course, we want to hit a different level to the level that we've hit so far. The lead into this wasn't straightforward into the prep camps, into the first two games. So there are some mitigating factors, but we're not hiding from anything, and we're not making any excuses at all. That's not the culture.
NC and all Gary Southgate na Euro 2024 and a hurricane is confidence level no so near my mom for Kenya for 3 Lions of England hono and they are too
disrespectful to any player, especially a player who's worn the shirt and knows what it's like to play for England. But of course, I think what maybe ex-players or ex-players who are pundits now have got to realise is that it's very hard not to listen to it now. Yeah, I always feel like they have a responsibility. I know they've got to be honest and give their opinion, but also they have a responsibility of being an ex-player, an ex-England player that a lot of players looked up to, that people do care about what they say and people do listen to them. So, like I touched on, everyone's got their opinion, but the bottom line is we haven't won nothing.
Now, Jeremy Duku, and they too just say, one of your confidence pa. Sir Kevin De Bruyne, ability the Belgian national team to glory against Ukraine.
Kevin is someone that we can always pass the ball to and he can always create something. He has experience also. I think he's smiling, and when he's smiling, you can see it on the pitch as well. I played a lot with Kevin in City, and I think that's also the connection we have also here. I understand Kevin better than when I was in France. Now that I played a lot with him, I understand him, and I know what type of runs he makes, so that helps us also on the pitch. Everybody knows how important he is for us, and we also show him how important he is for us. All 4 teams can go through.
Now France and Poland now ahead of the game and not press conference they told Jano and N'Golo Kante and Central for Wizana say Kylian Mbappe our training saying and Oko and also ya currently review say or mask na ocha niama oil training grounds na no cry temu mienu na amobo na osana max no oboy ema amafa no etime ereneye ohwe na bibia nche se ebi kra na hwene bogum face max bishano enti we ready for the game oko Robert Lewandowski na so ya or they are two just gamer woman the French national team bono e was say woman team bo beyond woman modimbo anyasa e be din say victory no woman say e be team aka Kamil Grosicki on his retirement and also the coach nakasa Samuel so also retire from football obia e be unso onom what team retire from football Kylian Mbappe Lotin and the coach Didier Deschamps confirm say Ukraine boy ni dey are fine na mom kakra e worrying is struggle with the face mask kakra Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Herbal Hospital ko na onsaw ya de hypertension, stomach ulcer, diabetes, a stroke, low sperm count, hepatitis B, syphilis, a one number, a prostate cancer, we see ya sexual weakness, fibroid nina Dr. Daoud betwase amount honum otu ya de ase osidua emayaisa ejoso krapa kumase ya ho old metro FM dynum and a serious so your why ye juma 0244 886 437 0244 886 437 0201 681 717 enti on this note ye den ko phone cross nsem esiha
ye dey see dia ye to so e dey mamu live our studios of Oyerepa 100.7 also Oyerepa television today's sports prem to bre ene ebe sorry legend etiadwam me dia me fa best 5 minutes per wo ba ya pe no pa na ni nyina transna fei o messages a wo send ba ye no wa jebre etimi aye ho adwuma e di amount dia na eye na ye kama pa ne se wutie sports papai wo benya nyama pa nso etimi ato tina meka cho se miankasa no me de kato kaso na gig carbonated energy drink no makope ba ko e de ahye fridge me ba ko ibi no mu a me nsoro sanse nyankofo bi dia akwani ko yinima me yamba shin mi bia so unim na nka de aka na bi na akoto edi ko show fridge na ba ko fa no nka asemasi wa kura no numba ko agye sabe na wotwe se de yesiasa cafe ne de agumu no ene kidney problems ni nyina dodo na cafe enti omudwere honhu se da bi we ye hia cafe nsem bia wom ye hia su kire edi agugum sugar bia so nim ana artificial sweetness yamfa bi ngo gig for life no emu na den ena wo mu die ne mu L-arginine amino acid eno eni de de ye ya enu nti ema akrampo etimi no mbie opeso no mfo at a time a obetimi anom ne nyina ne se ebow ema ho de no eye sonko ebow dwumadie bia wudie no wo mfa ni ha entimi emfa nye se wo yosuani wo driver ni we post ni soja ni juma dimbia no ene wo de gig for life channel so say a black and white ni mienu and the word just for black and white into parties, weddings, funeral. Make sure say ukwa no request say me here gig for life omuni bia do omudi ama wo no e ba be proud doge bowura provision shop na wanche hona obenya ba ku bi ato wo ben shop a na okopa bi ato wo person ye distributor wo kwase a e say dia enso bo say every week bia ka na ma ni a desa na abeduru abelandi kwase into number ni nie 0302 554830 0302 554830 na just say wanya gig for life gig carbonated energy drink ni bi etimi anom wanu ma hwan ye odin no edania upaso wutu kwan na enei no say de beye na wani so nkoye o si wantan bia ni ntino wuhia obi e fe ne say expert akwa say ye tutu a se soja mu mpo na ye wona ye pomom tutu a ye pe expert for no ye se ye pe soja for ye pomom omo ho odin ye pe metro ne dum so ye bibi ye pomom ye mpaboa ye hyechem into groups obi a obabi a wakodare ntuwe no amu ye expert baby amba bobo so yi titieniye na di omachi na omomwa na yankoye antese na nase wo ba ha be ka che ni a ye muya say obi ajusika ya bre sa de no yo tu fu no wantie eye Institute of Expert Travel and Tours asemni etiawa work visa ye ho adwuma e wo ho business visa study visa permanent resident visa also and business partnership visa afei a visit visa to Canada, USA, Schengen, Germany, France, Malta, Portugal. Yeah, we know na ensaye Australia for Yademoko, Serbia and UK. So say the Ghana for ama hona ye de. Ni nyina ne se anadwuma be na me ya meko bi manso ukra de otra ye we health worker te nurse ni midwifery pharmacist lab technician Mirikatente no so tuba ya so ye near do quantum your farmers teachers bankers construction workers general laborers and security guards monso ya demo ka ho etimi adiako mind you mesi ye expert e wo de makekan ho asem nyina number ni ne ohia 0504 694 209 0504 694 209 0539 899 915 na Institute of Expert Travel and Tours edwako wako pesika na afi wabeto awuda no so ahwoma ama wonso ai uba sori ya fro sampa boga na land no man pebipa entumi entna useless enterprise ade achi ade san light ne timi bona ni pre asakin so etoy no na ni nyina mu no se de beye na adwuma bi a wo ye no enkodwetwa na mu nti no kopa bi besi akiri omu ye into sales of plans and unti adwuma no boyi to say hotel sanso na menu kare nsore no ukọ mining site mun ye behia bi bankers mun magi bi na afi ye nsole bi enfensuo enfama mo nti industrial use no na shop no small business no mun pe bi ensisuo no mo ye to bi no ni e ban bi so ahan nti ho so beto a utum be han bi ekosi akire ye wo Perkins Cummins Kama Honda Caterpillars ye wo Lister Peter Kiloska Samsung solar energy inverters solar generators de me kan nyina no yes utum so to a ebe chanso e de amawo ofreyen say install gensters ni bi ma wo a e free of charge ni ahwe no 24/7 ya service e de amawo de me kan nyina so warranty eda akire ebe no so na bibiti hwe ho a ye ne ebe ye ho adwuma e de amawo yesa wo de ema han wuduru enkade a dodo na dimirika ko ajenga no sanso na Porsche Hotel Bridge near 69 American House Acheampong Junction Baleshi ye wo Newtown Junction Asalobotwe Social Welfare Medina yes hokra de matrawa che na Red Junction Adenta Hosula Melaso Pamitu ekotena ye nti bomodin sa oboko ho na ho nyina no wakɔhwɛ useless enterprise number ni 0203 bafo mabro Medina ayi ho abia ayi zongo ho o maton suo ho nyina apen hwɛ obrafo banet ya sa no o dia o yo ti 0203 005498 0248 1692 58 useless enterprise na wano ahweabom e sales of plans wawie no ɛda ne Rockstars Roofing na adwuma ho te da bia number ne de na so kro yabu ne nyina nsa mofrɛ no yɛdama se madwuma nso de wɔba ha no wayɛ mu mo na de ama nkɔfo abrochefo frɛ Ghana for frɛ ɛyɛ premium coated 55% alozinc yɛwɔ aluminium ne coated wɔ hɔ ɛna ɛwɔ ne plain sheet nso ɛwɔ hɔ no mo ɛboa no da fam quality ne de obia kra mu sɛ ho asɛm da sanso munum sɛ ɛyɛ papa mi kan nyina no ɛyɛ Selflock IBRIDT tile sheet different colors different thickness de bia no etamu metal trousers there all kinds no ho na obeba e buildings no ho ba me nka wo say a free estimate and ye de ema wo na che say na yi ye de ama wo say bibia no enko ye location wo de ekọ 5 to 3 working days production be ye neat at the amount metal trousers roofing sheet ceiling joint POP cement Rockstars roofing system make sure see aso ye na wo ba 0544 Rockstars 338 Rockstars 042 Rockstars 0544 338 042 na no ahwe adiabom phone no de kura wono how na no kwado mo se de abebomu ukura yam no na de frɛ tacha enko na mo se na tachi kura so ko franko ne bonya den tere na nko pe Nokia Samsung iPhone so bi type bi a wo pe no ebi ewo ho smart TV ranging from 32 to 55 ebi wo ho tabletop fridge na fei yama air conditioner ene me ba ham so num ne kakra sanse se de esi bo no ano den nyunyunyunyunyunyunu wo de ne se wo ko pe bi wa wie no me nyini pa bebre ni enti no wo se ma nyini pa ni susu gini pa di na ya nyo bukata adwuma no wo ye ne se de install CCTV ni bi ewo ho no mo asori ho fa bi ko ho no mo hotel ho fa bi ko ho office ho fa bi eko ho ye de ne de monitor video anytime anywhere screen nso any fe oba adaba juorim tromo ha ba ko ho ye wo challenge bishop YFM ho adum old Malcolm new kejetia sansona ko for clinic ho nyina no yes my main cause Franco branches ni bi ho enomo phone de ne papa pa ni fie ne ho bra wo fresh 0245 316969 0245 316969 Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste conference adam kwa mia me na Jones apimo wu ye nyenne na before so be wukra no aka ho asem de akere yen sabra na body three di twitwi ase etwam no wei eno introduce kire yen ntia na ye hunu ye eno na de twitwi ase yese de bia ye kasa ye nsuro yetimi bom oba na me wido mpa me nsuro sanse me free su ye etimi ache ni nyina nse ma ase so e pai fita na yi nkonkonene no e Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste dia ho de no e pro fluoride macro calcium ingredients no mo di ye tida bia no do twetwe osia wonu obia no eni asam Ghana Denta enya the stamp rating so pine nti obi age atum was Pepsodent every smile matters ya smile no afi o sika kra no bia o sampa wo se no efe abey Herbal Clinic yes de wo kwaten de wo baten atentro yoro ne hwan obi asuro ni nua na abey de nye sika na nko hwehwe so sika mpempem no se fa brade ya enka sika selfo no me so boton fie ato wo ka bia ansa na watima beko sansa wo abofra be wiase na abofra ne yese at the age of 25 years wo ba be wu akọ na se ton fie ne nhwe na nka wo hwe no ka be hwe no na nso abe atima sasa ya de nyina wa bra wanye mpempem anim nta no pai ya de ne de hu ena nkofo tumrika edekọ abe etwere ya de aka odihye no ahyefie ene munyina mu ofie muntumi nya ne ho sanse wo kwa koto jam atumi ahyehye sekese ya de abofra no kwa na obekọ abe ewo ho adanse ewo ho a nka yebetena radio sufrika ho nsami wonia nka sabere nka yakotum sanse sekese no ho adanse ewo ho abofra na nte kasa nkoyi a wo kota na so apatapa new side junction ya wie no ibiti se low sperm count diabetes ulcer gono hepatitis B pal typhoid menstrual problems ni nyina no yemfanka de hu no ho ni yemfankota na so apatapa new side junction Monday to Friday 7 to 5 p.m. 7 to 5 p.m. Ema ho memenda na wan hwe a wo meto no nyeso wan hwe mpo a wonya adwuma memenda ne kwasi ada Monday to Friday anapai tutumirika ebra wo koi number na ohia 0243 abi 345 abi 392 abi 0243 345 392 na nyama aye kama na me ayi odum a wakwaye yire wonkyere wom e wa be ya ho aye din ato ne dian adidie nti oso odi aduane pa mesu de medical kase de bia na mehunu so obi ho watwo efie canteen efie ne fie fufuo yo were obehun se ebi wa ha enkra efie ne fie ho okosunya ne obi efie ne fie ho na nso wuntimi mfa fie ne fie nto so na nkwose san nkofo nyame bi magum na sa bi medi ya pɛ na akwose se me brɛboɔ timi make sure se before se me ye fie ni fie wasɛm bi ade na ma ya anatomy ne mba me akɔbɛ sampa mo nsa no ne ye fie ni fie tu kwa be unse ene kekadura yetwi makoya hwentia yetwitwi jene yetwitwa na kyese ye de ya na me yes pure efie ni fie nie enam se da bi ene bankyenye na me nkodi me ade am so amempe no no se me di fufo na metete ababa da bi mempe ene agodogam na mom efie ni fie fufo de masa wutwa de posim de mre so de mre hone ho so a hone ho mo pe banku amutuo raspberry no abetie wawie nyina no uhia too much yogurt ade begu minim obi de no eye euro we de emu ye thick kakra na ba unsan kate kra no hyehyem differently to yogurt no a ye de ko service e wo parties wedding outdoor and no make sure so weekend di wo be piem e wo old barras one mo de garrison pharmacy no na hwa ni mu wo be tu mo e de akosom wo dada sanso mo mba no nyina no bebu aba so wo pelal soup palm soup gano soup special brabunu efiada na ye ready betu nkoto ene nwa ni nyina ne kama wa wo papa chicken fresh dry fish tilapia ni nyina nso ebi e ho enemo wo de wo ka na e basan se ye ho no e ba posifo e ba nkofo emergency doctor fo nie wo ba hey your special car park ho a obetimi apake anopai obi ho a wo mpan kwa de wo pe gobe enu ne di animu no eno nso aye krado make sure so didi wo fie ni fie canteen number no na me de ma wo 0257 687 108 na power specialist herbal hospital ye ma me akosuo do ya de anim no na de anim no so a oben na no wosoro ni nyina nsa hepatitis B wa wie from A B C D to E sciatic prostate syphilis ulcer hernia kidney kompono sanso ena ete ena su ani su a ni nyina no na je nyama be kama edi amawo ye kofi yase Lake Bosuntu road opposite Jasbro filling station Accra de kwabenya pokuase ACP Mewro tade monko estate wono one primary school no ena ben wupia bontem na so peso yire wonchiri wom na ho ye den ya de bia mawu a eno na behia herbal mixture and powder wa wie no jirikagiri mema nko na de fire ema no mema no bom nsam ede ma wo mo edro ya ne to ne kene de malaria ne general body pain no ebetu asie kofke wa mo bowa efrem kokoso ehu eba bekun ena ne herbal to ne kene so be mo onum atoso ebra wonko blue kios bia misty herbal apidang featherments dani herbal colinac angelos tabia adia medhelp icon pharmacy 0244 544422 ne kwakra mo no eye Cal 362 piece Cal 362 piece Samara company ade odi ababia no papa tinano wodi product ba ko ba no Ghana fogi tum emprempren de fine no to na koyusu Cal 360 na bounce food and drugs board estampos ya no amanwu sampa ye de twe asia ye se pai fita chaka do wa wie no na kyesa wo de twenam se ene twapia bom kugro na kyesa wo na wo sen no ni nyina ne se ne ene ma de ye no kama ema no so a enche no makoton no masa akofoforo enu anwumre no makobe se du no manyamfaso akohwe mo ma school enu to guram supermarket more provision shops wa ni nyina no obenya Cal 362 piece ni bi eltimi akoto number ni 0246 864 798 0246 864 798 Cal 362 piece ya buy no happy smart the legend at wow something so
okay bafo yenko
you born fast emre no ko na tama tie I want to drop from the technical director to become assistant to Otara. Rennie Hendink tells Togbe. But Otara favors Christopher Enning as his assistant as massive shakeup to his start to full technical team. A Bendida has already started working. Amanko Amreku may be coming as the team manager. And TJ leaves for refresher course in Zaragoza, Spain. Tamasa with TJ, they were current assistant coach, you know. Or call refresher course for Spain, Zaragoza. And you know, assistant Honomono, and technical director no Brunino. What actual letter come to be say, or person be assistant. Me who be that?
Says and
a technical director, they already not drop his over assistant. One my head coach. To also person
I try let amber.
Oh yes. So me say we dey say we say mo esre mo nkansem.
What's a copy of the letter?
Mpacho Debbie. But emu nsem no bi na maka akire won.
Kai hu yenya letter no copy
Tama say what you say
letter copy no on say enema sawo kan you should know exactly what was written when the otro mu a obetima tena ho no wa judge wrongly but onim say because one what are the grounds a day nti na ema no akasa ebi osi o adwuma na mka asem man kwa ma hwe say ma ya wie ana me call officer bi nya adwuma bi anye ana me hu ma adwuma ni yie senye sa media kwa catch obi so they say me nya sports no ma me nka news
tell mama
the moment you do that the Chelsea sports na adwuma ni o but say if your hands are full say ma do ho a wo ya minim solo so atma se me ase say ye ma wadwuma say ye na unya adwuma no bi ye na adwuma no e wo ho adwuma no e koso the bia call officer why you busy working unko trokrata say mo ma me nko ye foforo
tama un say
if the woman no say hu say one why ye adwuma na wi ana say adwuma ni ho
there's a general belief around the House of Folk circles and they say Ouattara seems to be a bit more of a technical director than the actual coaching. Un say tama me I'm say agro dey won ni mo say me almost coaching no a bit different kakra. On say coaches are coaching coaches are no dey say they do the field work no and I'm say Rene or person yes adwuma no person yes field work where he will be doing proper coaching. On say obekaya oni coach broni bi na ekoye no crash was hard no hu na afi okọ training grounds na say person na chere dey say omoye any ade na eno no the issues by na say coach
he should be sacked today.
Technical director
no sometimes on say you hu letten I said ne yom yin adi me by I mean me to gwe ne akameka inses sa ne ma
na adwuma so na adwuma
onya adwuma nye onya adwuma nye especially when House of Folk adwuma say be to for a long time why do you want to be an assistant
also ohuni so betimi ni Ouattara adwuma
I don't know guys me head before mo go for Ouattara
say the Ouattara ba
no before mo go for Ouattara I say no no then
no a technical director
so why didn't he make this intention
on na ma Sebastian Banks su ja adwuma ne koye no no so crash
yeah nko eni mo from
so inti no I say
I'm trying to call
I'm saying aketua ye
you should be sacked
I'm saying aketua ye me how much he speak
and they on maniko
I'm saying aketua ye
and they so we adwuma broni edo abasa be technical director o say me nyanye bi my assistant coach onya adwuma nye okay
I'm preparing my team for the Democracy Cup. Go and sort out your contract issues with your manager before you can train. This is House of Folk and Kotoko match. You can get injured. Ouattara stops Ibrahim Sarifu, aka Di Maria.
What was why they?
I say or prepare the team for the Democracy match. Now, onko no ne manager enko sort out in the contract issues no na match we no kotokoni has match obetime pra e say ya ase ne contract issues enya sorted out no obebo no press say ya wan hwa na kofa nsem bebre di aba enti no so o extend the contract ne dia and he's ready to
Ouattara ne kaza
enti Ouattara enti no awama Di Maria training anapa de Di Maria training ye ba nyimo coach training gas masa you see me prepare me team no for into the Danchenka Kransa
imagine
fifth
na the contract na sign
there be and fifth in the next sign and there be am say there be o next sign 7 next month
so why
or say on no sort out the contract issues no we are omra na
say the contract issues you sort out to the coach on a head coach so
coach ni dey waka cha boy ni say boy no extend the contract no and a boy no so say chise the manager wo ho and the as to say what the proposal and come the boy na call the akoma the manager then they be on the management ni be steady na omo I who what to do next
na say the manager weekend no on kan over no around
say manager no dey on try has for
okay
I'm say what quotations are has for no don't want to go beyond the ceiling
okay,
no nti honor nonsense but Di Maria the time I doubt so ball
okay
Ghana had
someone sorting the future and 10
I almost sort na Kotoko enters into final negotiations with Kojo Asamoah formerly of Ash Gold and Mediema. 5 foreigners touched down. 90% of the deals will be done by tomorrow. By Ochina Yawo, because if you had almost started training, 90% of the players are Kotokobesa, you know. They would the deals, you know, players are Kotokobesa, but they will be done. About 90%
okay.
of it will be done.
Thank you very much.
So now, Tama, as a folk, as I stormy Olibium, the Ashikwe brothers, you know, and Oli Captain Kasim, and so by close of day, Ochina, as a folk will be done with them.
So bad.
Do too.
Enje initial comments baby apeso de fa kakre na fe yanko.
Tama sa ka kodja mo akon.
Why then?
Kotoko nia bread din.
Right back.
Right back no, yeah. Wait, I'm sorry, a tough boy. Meboa.
Yeah.
Kodja
mo akon no wo
11 wonders.
Obo aboys go maybe yeah. Ebi enne krom ni be wi.
Oh no, o wetu ma bokoto.
Oh, Taiwa. That is a player.
Okay. I'm reason a big anyway, different anyway, say reinventing.
Only your
we don't son.
No.
Sir.
Yeah. Onya call up to the Blasters, but
I call Blasters, yes.
No COVID. On Timambo.
Yeah. When a woman years only.
Only Habib.
Oh, a good player.
Habib Munya call up to the Blasters.
No way.
Oh, Mediema.
Yeah, in the last club, except Mediema about African Yanubi.
Yeah.
Mediema about African Yanubi.
My behavior analysis there and behavior background.
That's not fair to
you.
But it's not fair to him.
Kwajo is difficult to manage.
But he's a good player.
He's a good player, but difficult to manage.
But we don't have issues with where he has played. Obu ahunu bibisa on the field of play.
So nyanya field of play. On the money as good for Nindi. He's a good player. Born body. Say right back near born there. But I've had coaches complain about his tactical discipline.
Wait. Young going. Aname
to say in aka come on say the many issues about
issues like when the deal has started and got into a certain stage. We have to be fair to both those who went for him and the player himself, because I'm sure they would have done all of these checks. Also, one man especially Kurimu when you are a bit principled.
Okay.
So you'll be a Ochewadjuni. Any idea is one yet.
Okay.
There are people just so new, but they don't easily bend.
Yeah.
Okajens on Tanaka the Sasso, who's as I don't ask me, I mean, sorry, how yes, sir. Umwadi.
Yeah. You better target.
I better target. So, yeah, maybe, me, my little issue with him is not discipline of the field, but tactically.
Because the coaches are complaining.
Yeah. It do be a team also Ujina Hana, Oniho, no, I go cross ball, Bina. Or I semi Kabia, effect, nice. Why is the moon my Yuba Tanko?
No, to say boy,
like it on a booking face. On my Yuba Tanko. So in my Yuba Tanko, I may conclude on next one.
Booking face.
Tama. Are you Tanko or what about the boat team?
Oh, Moon 101. On my Yuba Tanko. Time now also Boku so in face. Ayuba was supposed to play in the Premier. Some that's only my Ayuba Tanko. One of Ghana's best central defenders who would never turn out to be.
Wow.
Say your number 5 as someone make number 5 for number dribble in front of the goalkeeper. Schoolball chair, he played coast football, one of the best, honestly, but on also Americana. Yeah, the back in the America, but he's a proper Zongo boy, he's a proper King Facer, true and true. And he said, Obo Kotoko be 80 something, and that's also Nimpokunti. Do Obo under 20 ground.
Why shall you change that?
Okay. Matthias. Matthias and Matthias. So let me tell you.
Mr. Otuo, for his qualities on the field, the Obama Kote.
Now, the others all the wait, what are you sorry, Nadiana?
Oh, yeah, I want to.
Nasa and so the Biaba, so I go see up here. Players only free.
Now, because of five foreigners, or do. Two are from Sudan. Now, one I don't buy Sudan. One
and then I got to go for the Sudan for a
oh, five. I mean, himself 5 foreigners are in town and 2 are from
Sudan. Ghana is 35 foreigners, but we Sudanese who are though. Who's your baby? Yeah,
you're cocophobia. You're Burkina, near call Mali, no more. Maybe I call
Sudan. They are quite going to grow.
Okay. No, sir, the Sudan, Sudan for me, because of they are not playing league in their country.
Yeah, and as it says, so
league. She said, "I'm apply for this Madagascar or Mozambique. BBC trying to see whether
Sudan players into TV.
And to TV.
No, because
happy so is struggling because so omo active for that when you omo dey World Cup and those qualifiers.
Sudan there.
And some of them are there. On my bar say no. Skara over more no cry no. Top up with you na aba.
Top up with
their federation will be giving them something was and say oh how they want to enjoy muka
into to come on platform now on federation dey tuaka
onti say their salary
or my additional information to the
salary na some of them edge with
news
with their clubs at Sudan on them kotoka no pay them
okay
you understand now ya boy Morocco on them say no what
they say no come here and now are you suggesting and now you know for a fact
no this is
so go first Sudan play be about Chrome say on federation about top up
no this is what nkuma and renyumre
what here
na me say what they are doing say if only they comes no meet the standard now they will have to pay
remember so we meet you
then you be kan na we dey nkan ho
o say
on ka say nkan ho
mo nkoma
obi say they will run away very soon
Sudan
David on a different player. I say Kotoko for me jare kakra. Me Otuo born there for right back competition.
Na one happens okoi.
Oh, me Otuo. Ti me ten kakra nsa na maba. Obetimi ama court competition right back opa. Ti ye hwese ne beko. Na Nations FC so no me Otuo
omo Tobi.
Yeah, omo be pam.
Na so mo fa Kotoko for the NB.
For now the Minyante is almost Fakotoko.
Okay.
Yeah, but and the Kasim Mengo Beshia players and no me discuss exit. Yeah, Nations beat me a jabe 10 coin.
Hey,
beat me a jabe coin.
So you be
no so more 40 players.
Okay.
Ti so musuja a jabe coin. Ti be 10 be there. After and then on one kasabe releasing news.
Okay.
Na Friday Oma started the players needing omo omo di omo ba no omo di omo wie omo so omo wie omo yes and it looks like I omo wie be free house ne kotokoko ho kakra
na make count bi ni oyi
there be from house ne kotokoko players bi I say house
ne kotokoko
omo betimi afeja omo I know so your conversations cause probably maybe a Christopher Nete might come back to Kumasi.
Okay.
Also no new Olympics co-relegation so he's likely to join Nations FC.
Okay.
And also until any day look and your bam so too you be sure
the other man was all there not the man na asimbi any unlike binum the na asemo
it's too
okay was all market but for them 10 na 8.5 here but 1.5 na asimbi about
as kesi
okay but when a break is Sudan for Bokotoko
yeah
but say all there
Sudanese
players to play for Kotoko.
Yes, so me.
2 and that's just 5 foreign players attaching down. Foreign players.
We will be a for Mufi Airport.
5 players.
Yeah, and I've spoken to the person this morning.
Now, I'm saying foreign players in the ball at the time. I think you can have 5 on the team sheet, and then 3 at a time.
3 starting, yes. 3 players.
Okay. Since all the foreigners are gone.
Yes, for now they're Kotoko. Zeze, Puate, Infege, Bukwala.
Okay.
Space number better.
so come jaba could be say. Back baby. Okay. All right. Yeah, very rules.
Okay. Now me to another match na obi any die chire was Croatia and Italy. To determine whether the defending champions beat me move to the next stage of the competition, whether Luciano Spalletti beat me aye Roberto Mancini brought me boy I could do final it me share England on the penalty shootout a qualifier. Now to Croatia so a country there's been a lot of conversations around them, but it looks like almost they will get close, but one way or the other the bones are slip off their hands. And then now we are looking at whether Italy will qualify on by third standby for Onibi with their 3 points, whilst Croatia sure might qualify. And I said the story will be different. I said proud to this match.
Suzakito doesn't know T darling.
Macho.
Zakito is not a proper Zongo boy.
There be. Mamun team so too.
Zakito ni mayu batango.
I didn't know to put on for so I said
everything possible.
I don't know to put on
Kimbesa course.
There be you.
When mayu batango.
Na the bank
No matter the year
batango.
Me say so too. E be den na min ni mayu batango.
Okay. Understanding Gofunya and Nukafra.
Oh, who's a one of pass my you? The beer pass my bisu.
To stretch it again.
Majo young coin.
No, that's about
So ahead of this game, now permutations in here say a win or draw Ebama Italy are qualify. Now Croatia to qualify and they needed a win by all means. Now it was an interesting game and no other question and I'm for Bisan say the script when it comes to the football script and I'm for the trouble because this match everything as a neutral fan you love it from the blast of the whistle to the end of the game. The fact that Luka Modric missed a penalty. Now miss a penalty, Croatia be regaining possession and within less than 2 minutes. Now out of that possession, Masa initiate another build up. Now eventually the same Luka Modric or ball ni say no or ball penalty ni say to no about ball Eddie Atua. Man, that moment it was like Croatia
what a game it was.
Yes, brilliant game so too. Now I say Croatia an advantage. But I realized after they scored, so they decided to sit back and allow Italy to push on. One or the other, Spalletti introduction of Obise Chiesa.
Boy now, defender.
Calafiori. And what who say?
I think say Manchester United or some boy no.
And what the OG need
too much.
Yeah.
No boy saying.
For now they're proud to this tournament now cut around 35 and cabit me anyano. I said Bologna for no page. Bologna for no page.
One thing about them is that I don't more release clause. Until I'm telling last match them say
own Ten Hag link you will solve a lot of problems.
Don't say today United are looking for a left-sided centre back.
There is a left-sided.
No, let me say not to Lisandro.
No, but so
no, but Lisandro is not an injury-prone player. Why just one of those are the two players.
He has not become an injury-prone player.
No, see, because Argentina has played their last 4 matches in 1990. So we are friendly man. So and to share United, you know,
come back Manchester and Chaba ball now, boy, dear. Lisandro, me and Nipano.
No, I can't.
Ondru years I can't. 2 years I can't. Lisandro, we have problem.
Ondru level or ground level.
Or head was Rochen, Lisandro. Onimbo no Bocheno.
It would be.
Born on the Copa Zima go by.
No,
hey.
Like the way I'm trying.
No, I'm mentioning
a babu to move for Munti. Mokako for John Evans.
Patrol.
Nasamaba.
Gebre, move for now. On
Maggie. No, it's still.
Aha, where do you we don't go follow.
Aquanimo.
Yo, Mr. Otuo, no idea. I think say against Spain. Yes, that own goal no SN, but then radio. We told him say the instinct as a left back no. So those attacking left backs for Nibino. I'm so too he loves to search forward.
And you be a very good number 3.
Yes. No, number 3 Ankasa. And Thiago Motta ended in a bar for last season for Bologna. And Mr. Otuo clearly ne attacking brilliance no lose because check it in terms of line breaking passes as a defender. Now in the top 5 of Italian league, Mr. Otuo no shemubi. And the defender ultimately surge forward, ball pass, Emma a breaking lines, creating chances for other opponents. Now a idea for the team no a idea also. So the instinct as a forward Mr. Otuo on toes idea and one way or the other, when you are talking about Carafioria, you have to give credit to coach your friend Thiago Motta for a Juma why you are Branty and Donnarumma saved a wonderful penalty. But movement and say Italian team no to reorganize your right after that advantage, mental advantage because Luka Modric is the captain of Croatia. But at that moment, to kind of spirit and other form, but they let themselves down. Poor organization at that time. Now, Ometimia save penalty man, your best sign. But I think the changes of Luciano Spalletti, why Croatia decided to sit back, and that was the issue. And the moment almost set it back now, allow the Italian team to push forward.
Yes, sir. Anytime they lead, most coaches they want to defend. Why?
And that was
I think it's taught at coaching schools.
That was
a lot of the coaches are normal.
That was surprising.
You see a team and when they want to attack, opposition no problem. But the moment they lead, no matter switch over.
Yes.
Then they begin to have problems.
Yes. And they almost push you actually. To here there were some of the chances. Fratesimu Diabun Somanya, some last man clearance view or you to amu bobi na koneba na ba stone pin bi na faba. And that was the moment I think Croatia who said pressure now started bomb so no. Leave them in a stage they can easily make a mistake. Right. And that moment from Carafiori, he Oteki. But people are just looking at time Ura Croatia for half. He started the build up and had a 1-2. And Sana was a better ball, Ateki on and ordene other leg, airball and wonderful finish for her. Now Italy are qualified to the next stage, which makes the game interesting. So and that was brilliant for them. Spain changes in their setup, but still the structure of the team no maintain, Yes, keeping a clean sheet. So here Spanish team now. Moto, I'm starting to believe in them, Kakra. I'm starting to believe in the Spanish team and how they are operating because everything so changes in your team. Now, I'm best stick to the principles of the team.
Albania,
almost to Albania, but clearly they were not using their main side, making numerous changes in the setup and still getting the results for her. Now, Mr. to England for no Southgate stubbornness. Now, the news coming in said he might maintain his system. He still want to maintain.
Was the statistics in favor?
Trend.
So
yes, taking him out around the 54th minute.
Southgate deciding to play a back three.
No, to one say
so you push Scar Walker in. No, my Trent have a ball.
Wing back.
Probably you're not so with me. Ne midfield shape na
okay. We mun na be ginen because amount for say folding normally draws from the left to the central zone. So when you are playing wing backs, clearly only any other option than to come to the middle. It's a suggestion, of course. I know I was watching one of the podcasts, Roy Kane podcast in the back home, and they were drawing all those comparisons. Say, then why not play more like a 3-5-2, a front two of Jude and Harry Kane. Say Jude and Harry Kane in your front two, then get Foden to the middle. But the objection had to do with Saka, because he says Saka will move from that left back now or starting to now a proper right-sided.
So you make it a 3-4-3.
A 3-4-3. Now in the 3-4-3, how would the front three look like?
Saka.
You can't keep Foden. Now the problem is you want to bring Foden to the middle and push Jude at the same time, Jude to advanced area. It's clearly an issue of coaching. Also, was taken to the system, and we are looking at how he can get results. Okay. I think Harry Maguire plan so because yes, on say baby I did trend airborne. You say to be trend airborne. Stones abo niye with Manchester City. Baby I did trend airborne. Stones abo niye with Manchester City. Okay. And think last 2 seasons, together with Rodri, as a front two in a 3-back system. And if probably he had Harry Kane,
But that's more.
On fast stones on more order. But I'm just saying in those experiments here, stones also there could have been an option.
And go to my police stones, no about concern go ahead. No, and then put stones ahead of them.
On
I'm saying that even he wants to use stones there.
Me also Maguire na. So the England issue here, a lot of talent, but finding the balance and how to bring the best in every player is an issue. Moto sometimes coaches will have and found some of their best players in the respective league. If the system not complicated, na Mbwana and found some of the best players or the better bench. No, I use other players to support a key player for the system to function.
Okay.
And me who says Southgate, yes, sir, you want to accommodate everybody in a system. The best player in Manchester City, the best player in Madrid, one of the best players, or if the best players in Arsenal, or the Beshim Bayern Munich best not Nabeshim, no aside the Declan Rice Abeshim, Trend is doing well with Liverpool, not Nabeshim, but the players are not complementing each other. And they will need this game to get a smooth win to build the confidence for the knockout stage. Say ne, or science stubborn, not try, na say I'm far. What will happen is that moving to the knockout stage, quite settled. Fena ube more tactical. No, you will still be experimenting there, and that will not be good for the head coach. You ever heard any name? Ever called Yama England too?
So what football match? You were trying to say there was Italy mindset before the kickoff. No, negative mindset. Because normally say all they needed was a drawing game to play second in that group. In that group, and to hear how Italy started game, they started with some mentality say we are playing for draw, and he almost hit it deep kakra, and that delaying tactics no I don't know because they think say no, let's manage the game and get a draw. The Croatia now no here results because not only me the only way no be qualify to stay in the competition no is to get a win. They were pushing, and finally got that goal. But so I think say the reaction of the Italians after conceding no. And so something that you can't take it away from the coach in terms of the kind of tactical changes be in that team. Croatia decided to sit back, but even almost sit back until that they had the best some best moments. I think lack of decision making and community can go probably to kill the game. But since I'm going to do anymore now, decision making was very key and very poor for Croatia on that part. And I think for Croatia, I'm so meaning the European Championship, something that they have to because I'm going to do from the tour as a more tournament after the tour as a Croatia from 98. Embassy the last World Cup, they placed third offense twice. Nobody second Marco at the World Cup from 96. But European Championship, I'm going to do as Croatia, no, I'm going to contract quarter final. And most times you free group stage. But when they come to the World Cup as Croatia, they are different side altogether. And I think the Croatia right now, there's a problem. I think the European Championship and like a normal in favor, unlike how they are good playing at the World Cup. At Italy, they are almost convincing, honestly. If you are triggers one boy, they've never been convincing.
But you see, they have a potential.
Yeah,
and I was going to ask people say. Spalletti, is he the man for that job? I see a bit of problem with coaching. Sana me with their team because individually, any the way our boys, you see the determination. I said, there's something wrong with coaching.
Yeah, I think this boy, when he came to the game, boy now Oyerepa Fajoli. Yeah, clearly, the boy is a better option than Fratesi. Hold that play, how he controls the game and how he drives the team. But I mean, because of saying your traffic coach, Emma non starting games because on a very day beyond all the Fratesi, all the Fajoli is a better option than Fratesi.
It depends on how you use them. It depends on how you want to use them. It's open more of game control. You go for Fajoli. But maybe open and for that. Or some more defensive option, you go for Fratesi. It depends on how you want to use different type of players.
Yes. So I think coaching yes and okay and how he picks the boys, But I say he's struggling to get the best out of
Croatia team, they get tired.
So
you give them pressure. You ask them to chase the balls. But That's what their problem was. You allow them to play.
They will pass. Modric, Brozovic, and Kovacic. They will 10.
I think that should have been their problem. You should get
they should get
one of the best Croatian teams in any tournament.
And the England game, yesterday, following all the who follow all the tableaus now, or more UK now. All the journalists that are following the English team now,
Manchester Legends.
all of them have predicted changes in the team based on what the.
It doesn't look the way for you or more.
No, tier or more reports now. Even if you follow Sky, or news or now, all the journalists that are with the team are predicting say based on what they are doing there should be there's likely to be some changes in the team today against Slovenia. Now there's one argument that say Saka's free injury buyer he's not been the Saka that he anymore. And they are predicting say for the first time ABA Saka may be dropped for either Kupama or any or Gerard Bowen bisa to start ahead of him.
Saka so go on match on say assist you
I don't know being
oh yeah, so big. Oh, report. This is a report they are bringing to us. Omufi say there's a prayer now about.
Honestly, personally, I've never enjoyed Saka. Even Arsenal last few games, before planning. I say the confidence or the core anymore is no more there. I don't know why. See, or sign more than taking on the defenders. So probably
so
be our rest night to help. But for the Zoom so
and no they are predicting say he will start but maybe from a different position from where he is playing
now which position is that?
Say maybe centrally.
Bellingham rather should go to the number 8.
This is what they are predicting. Say Bellingham as a number 8, Foden as a number 10. Then Gordon and I say Easy playing on the left side to give them attack offense and wings and
Easy Gordon was more.
No, this is a duty report and then there's likely to be changes in the England team be face Slovenia because one year now Bonidin say likely and Edino Mauba. So I don't know. He believes in some coaches now. Sad choose the build now. Omunano ye get for him, or sad believe more. Unbelieving in that kind of attacking football getting papa no. Saga doesn't believe in it. And see the reports now.
They've already qualified.
They've qualified, but now what they want to avoid is playing Germany in the round of 16th.
Then never more about Germany.
On the second, they will play Germany in the round of 16th. So they have to top the group.
Normally third.
The third almost been
Third, someone been third.
Already.
Third and out.
Almost lose almost been third.
I mean, so we know what I'm saying. Already have almost 4 points.
My group no.
Almost third.
Only one neighbor.
Only
Slovenia.
And the other game is Denmark and Serbia.
They can come third.
I don't know.
So Slovenia share Denmark share third. So Slovenia share England. Not Denmark so win it against Serbia.
Okay.
I'm number third. And also you will
German number so avoiding it. Who go the third? You go share first.
So we share first for us for now. No, sir, at this stage, if you are Germany,
they win on the top group.
They will top the group and play against one of the third best teams in EB.
Group
from about
third best,
from about 3 different groups and they are team so. And at this stage, you wouldn't want. I don't think Germany will play in say like they meet England at this stage. At this stage, China. That is the semi-final stage. Meet Kasena or there a one-off game. You just do what you do now.
Like when I see you.
Italy qualify but still menye that convinced about the Italian national team based on other countries modern ball show or this World Cup. Italy minor or more history when it comes to tournaments, and Bama will come about a country even 94 World Cup or co final no. Na points are when you go final was like 3 points from the group stage, but eventually Okobo final lose on penalties to Brazil. Yeah, now all predator must have quite difficult because when the expectations near high no to almost disappoint you kakra, but when the expectation you low, you see Italy from nowhere and found the players or more na Italy able final. Before say the biggest concern now no the type of coach at Italy war. The ideology as a coach and how he wants his team to play, and the arrangement of his players. At this particular moment, the foundation of the Italian national team, Italy there, at any tournament, their foundation is their defense. The whole normal foundation, since I'm in Italy. The first thing we Italian national team coach, as we say, because they believe, say, how good are defense here? Emma we renew titles no. Italians have another belief say, oh, striker crown should go more winning games. But to win titles there, you need a good defense. And that is the first thing you have to do. For Italy team about championship here. Now for more defense now. Time on mobile tournament teams too. They know what's ropa Baksoni. Obo Inter Milan. A quite better Baksoni Inter Milan for first use no. He play in a 3-back system. Oboni in a 2-back system, and I say in a 4-back system. Untimi function ye. It's when you have such a player, all grow to a world-class defender. A very difficult say the SCR building with Inter Milan because Inter 3-back number no, Ombo Baksoni, Ombo Acheampong, no more Benjamin Pavard. It's Ubeden no what changes such a player quickly into a 4-back system. It becomes a problem. It is the defense of the Italian national team should be built around player Francis Baksoni. Getting the best out in him, I say Italy change you 3-back. Coach Italy say CNF and Luciano Spalletti no. Only a student of 3-back. But a day so in 2 time obeso the Italian national team so about 10 games he's yet to use one system out of the 10 games he go about 3 times. Or than no because players no any roles or mobile or clubs no only time to prepare them change how they play our club side no their national team no. It will tournament Italy could back for when they attacking they move to 3-back. Said the Bayer you the best in a branch of Francis Baksoni. One problem. Another problem they say. Italian coaches and I don't know why. So moko tournament be an ombo competition me no mo successful. Ubo say there are certain players baby oboko be anosano. Baby oboko be anosano. Because when Marcello Lippi the 2006 World Cup. The next World Cup at Italy, that was the 2010 World Cup. The most informed Italian striker prior to the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Naya Cassano, any branch of Mario Balotelli. But still, I rely on Iaquinta. When the Domba ball 2010 World Cup because time I watched the World Cup in 2006 no. Na Iaquinta Mujina Park so. Eventually Italy filming in the group stage. So for Luciano Spalletti, the success story at Napoli, you cannot take away the leadership qualities of Di Lorenzo. But offer Italy defense now, he's the weakest link in the Italian defense. So I had there Nico Williams at the end in their game against Spina. Now we your coach, it will be difficult to at the end Nico Williams here no. Obemana to aswa na bo game na wie. But obo game na wie. Then no osad ni be gina giving him in a different position. This time around as a right wing back. Right wing back now bono. Because to Italy here fast wingers. The Marco they were past testing because at Inter Milan obo as a left wing back. But for Di Lorenzo omo as a right wing back. Inti and now we game na Italy decides so more attack we are from the right side. So munya 3 opportunities, attacking opportunities Oye Crosby no dia bonipa. Oye Crosby no dia bo crucial player bako. Oye Crosby no dia bo crucial player bako. Eti ababa yes something Italian coaches used to because self boy in a 3-back system to get the best in a branch of Francis Baksoni. Based on Italian players no don't bar tournament no. The best among them at the right side and that's a right wing back no. Bellanova of Torino. He's the best among them. He's fast, he's young, over pace. Utimi attack, utimi defend. But ne Di Lorenzo into Oyade Onyusu Belanova. Then again, I'm quite surprised that this Italian team is not built around Federico Chiesa. Already he's a tournament player. Bizoto over pace, the directness. Ebeye threat to any attack. You need to find a system aside Oye Bakshon Nidiano. You need to find a system to suit Abrantia friend say Federico Chiesa. Omuni total quality players at all positions. But I think there are certain positions say for Italian players now they can compete. Nicole Barrera is underrated, but one of the best midfielders in the game. Ufo we say Federico Chiesa, he's there. Baksoni is there. Donnarumma is there. Di Marco, based on the last 2 seasons, the watcher with Inter Milan, he's there. Maybe sometimes the two, and then I can coach his assessment. Coach, you bet me using in a certain system to get the best in him. Another coach will use him on to win using. And then I'm a born coaches are so important on how they use players. It's me for Italy team now. The biggest problem now, a coach I say Luciano Spalletti, how to find a system. I best you to. Every single player in the Italian national team, important. And good for him. Already, Nico Barrera, key, our method, a boy in a 3-man system. Baksoni boy in a 3-man system. It's a player so don't be 3-5-2 and don't have a problem there, man. At this stage, from the Italian team that I've watched, a 3-back of Mancini, Baksoni, and Calafiori, Belanova, Di Marco. We Omefo 3, Fagioli, Jorginho, Barella. Because you need directness. Because Samefo 3 will give you game control. It will help the movement of Chiesa. To just play Chiesa behind Scamacca. Asa. But say the Mekano. We need time to prepare the players in this system. He looks quite confused. And found I still believe some more opportunity to continue. Although he will find a system a suit the Italian national team.
Okay.
England are 7 a hard junior kakra. Na Bema Boda, met England for 9 from like Saturday, Sunday. The battle between Gary Lineker and Hurricane. Lineker can be at England. National team players say they are not committed. No, so I can be at Gary Lineker. So we are former player of the English national team. I won't Kasasa.
Once I knew he.
Kasasa because. Okrabo now boy and fine you did do away a legend of the game. You know what goes into players prepare for tournament. And to come out to hit national team, say the players are not committed, they don't look like players or bet me the England national team looks too harsh. Adeba kwa Mr. England for you referee said number says Akito exercise in Cabo Mekaka. Yamfa 2022 World Cup and Tonching. Now you 2020. European Championship ever born 2021. Nanka Peke England games on boy from the group stage. Some about Croatia, about Scotland, about Ukraine, about Germany, about Denmark, about Italy. We saw Peke sa games ni na. Na mami games no be 3. England it take total control of the game. Say boy we the England na kire kwan a opponent ni kura mfa so nchesi ball no. And you know you even get more than 2. Mizoto now we can about 3 back.
Possibly.
The last tournament in England ball final, say born again at the betu Inisua. The European Championship number ball final 2020 na you born 2021 because of COVID no. This was how England lining up at the tournament. Pickford as their goalkeeper. Mizoto England boy in the back 3. Maguire, John Stones, Kyle Walker. Who's a coach there? Say about right back now. And found the number of right backs are England that produce the last 5, 6, 7 years. They were Ginny pa a trippy. This was how they almost lining up at the European Championship. It's the 2 wing backs no a Luke Shaw and trippy. The double pivot a Declan Rice and a Calvin Phillips. Then the front 3 a Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount and a Hurricane. A kwana game no kwanim kakra na bia Bukayo Saka bia bem. But this was England first 11. Similar to how arranging the team at the 2018 World Cup in Russia and also no about 3 back. and they were in the semi-final. This time around they were in the final. Make us how they will say. The England for referee say because the last 4-5 major tournaments are omabono. You could see improvement in their game. In Tiafe Omufu say they have to win a trophy at all cost. And on Nancheno, a crowd of fast scoreboard semi-final at the 2018 World Cup. A crowd of fast scoreboard the 2020 European Championship final. No. The style of Gary Southgate used to your domo. And yet different from the European Championship way. And yet different. But they want their team to play like Manchester City, play like Arsenal. That is where the problem is. Because of the material. No. Acadiana Man City Moana, Mizoto, Omodi control games. A possessive ball, what the TV achi, what is stadium and no any ageno. England national team nini. Yan kano krenchire womo. They don't have. Mizoto, why the way England national team nima? The ball control, the game direction. It is a branch of friends Rodri. Jeremy. These are controllers of the game. Omona chebe be a ball nko. Their calmness on the ball. How Mr. To they move the team. Why no England national team notice her?
But you don't expect them to be like Rodri.
It is the best me say.
They can also have their
say
own.
Say their mope say England national team ball to say Man City no. Man City yes o train man Otuo. Omo was certain players or more qualities be. And how Adana Mekasa they were say when you go to the Latin countries, how they train their players, is different from how the English train their players. Spanish players, they are technical. Tournament we are we, Mizoto, who they have Fabian Room, she Pedri, she Rodri, and now be men that moko do me bobo, we yataba mo do me bobo, Danny Omomo. Look at them. Omo krabo na Mizoto. Omo nsuro ball no, omo nim de omo de ball na ye.
Good.
So what they say? They give them more game control. And here's something that England as a country, me share England, me who England no. They don't produce such players.
But they produce
they shouldn't run away from how Musi ball tournament because those players are not there. The conductors, Mizoto, omo chire, when be chire say nyum ni say ni nto no, ye church and say nyum. You don't put Declan Rice in your team. As you're holding midfielder. Now Mizoto, Obi wa Pedri. Obi wa Rodri. And you are expecting Declan Rice or Bebo Boy to say Rodri a control game.
Oh, but Rice is playing an Arsenal team that control games.
No.
But
how do they use Declan Rice?
So
Bebo Jorginho. I then Arsenal Bebo Jorginho. And with the holding midfield role. And give the defensive duties to Declan Rice. But more money may anymore to take the play.
You can use him similar.
There be
because England was
how they call Arsenal role now. Who becomes England holding midfielder? I'll be detective play. When a bear jogging with Jumano. When a bear sad, it's maybe the say they are running away from their star. England cannot play like Man City. They should accept it. No more results, no more grinding. No more tournament. Oh, 2018, Sanity, Zoto, about 2021 European Champions, Sanity, last World Cup, your boys.
They're coaching.
Then you're coaching on it too. I say, the way because to play 2 games at the tournament.
Pastor, I see why you're not discussing Copa America. We'll do that probably a bit later.
Okay. I think he also raised it. It's Omuzoto, Sanity, Sana grown a bay. No, they don't have those players. Yes, the Omunim. So to say, you want
no attempt to be made to drop Saka.
To say, yes, you for Jude Bellingham, Fifi. No bet me a control game. Jude Bellingham bet me Jude Bellingham bet me a control game to say Tony Cruz.
Mistake Ajibo yan say.
Mistake in the
Obia aye. I want to style.
Say star na
according to Obia can Jude Mabo as Tony Cruz. But no so no I want to style.
It's star no. It's for trainer Bebono. You need certain players. Say them person board say City no. And Arsenal mo go no body Premier League. No.
They are saying they are close to bring the best in one.
Omo say we watch Phil Foden at Manchester City.
Or Monitor.
Yeah, heard Jude Bellingham at Real Madrid or Monitor. There are certain players as Abona who's on Real Madrid or Monayo. The influence.
Omako from na kakra na mo.
So to the mention and when you don't have those players, you You don't expect the national team to play like teams now. Players never.
But only Odegaard.
Denmark in England. So tiasem omofo no. Na ye Holbeck, Holmond, and Ericsson. And ti omuni cruise wo.
They have Ericsson.
Ericsson is player number 10 for them.
Number 10.
He is the one who no control against him.
Zagito.
And Holmond and
between Ericsson.
Holbeck.
Between Ericsson.
But this guy is able to control the game.
Between Ericsson. And the trend Alexander-Arnold. When a bet me a direct game.
Ericsson bought as a controller for Momo, one number 10 at the moment.
Number 10 on Chesu.
Oh, what 10?
Number 10.
But Omono,
they spread
there are two central guys, Holmond and Holbeck. And if a team like Denmark is able to use Holmond and Holbeck to control games, you don't need Cruz to control games for you. You can also have your own system. These guys who control the game.
To say ABI, the spin. The who say Germany for Obo boss.
Obianka Sankobo so mo.
No, my two gas I'll get so I'm go fast.
FC omo man pressure do. Omo man pressure do. Omo 2 man they've not lost a game, have they? Omo lose here just a win against Serbia. And 2 tier decline riser. Now Serbia no so omo one and on board draw no.
Omo say Serbia one.
And omo no be board draw. See Denmark now no you are doing the semi-finals. Of a major competition. As only them are gonna on board
tournament, you know. Majority of English they say coach name about Arnold won 15. I feel the baby. I feel the boy 15 and farm was coach nasa.
Compliment commanders are for the comment.
I just want my compliment Bobby and son of
Okay, so Kozak. Yeah, Bannon no grow fine. And grow fine ambassador Onia.
I don't know. Me na me grow fine.
Na just so no.
Debbie grow fine there me.
Oh, okay. Hey, sir.
Grow fine there.
Zach so come.
And can we bet my support to cry Zach yes. Grow fine there.
Grow fine there.
Grow fine there.
O pese onya dance
every dance on
Matthias. If you baby and to be am baby. Grow fine no. E boa papa want to me do to me na why are na ho to ni ade a. Enu nti na amamfo agina nye bibia ntra. Anema na na ye. Digital heba omo na e de ba ye mo amakomra na ba Kumasi Bank of Africa. Number is 0244596532. 0244596532. Grow fine makes you grow fine. Afe SMBTS. There's a problem about who. Hey, I'm not sure. Even and go for the say, Kim say, or Mons Susa. Nam say, I did the years as an abay. Oh, beard who dance here. So, Sissy Nayo, ya. Say low sperm count. Sissy Nayo ding. And then a young one be any more mre. But so to me coba. Na se ujeje muntem. Ba for the obo mine atuno. Se akoda keto bi si panyin.
Ebi aka ohu nya SM anka amanisa.
Akoda keto abo panyin atumo.
Opon adwuma okwa no asesa store ho nyina eska.
Okokan ofi.
Nti edura na dura.
Obeduma kam na bo 3.
Edura na dura. Zotu obeda ama na yira da bi no.
No kan ska no.
Kofi na anya na meda.
Osumi kan ska no.
Kan beda na ebusun didi.
Oboa. Ja kan ebusun be digi to abi. Ebi so a uni atenka. SM ne de eye. Free number 0243989368. 0243989368. 0201 044221 baby ebi ho e chama ma specific place but baby a eton adro baby me ya na what of phone super love phones ni bi na ye wo brands ahodo bi o super love kokko e Samsung, Tecno, Itel, Infinix, Nokia, Home ni nyina bi ho Kumasi ade wo dum ye ben Prudential Bank PZ so around Otuo-Acheampong statue baby a new KJT market Morocco so you behind na no be Morocco himfa Morocco Kumasi ya so tina Kumasi pa na so ni Morocco ana so abo kimbeza na so ni mayubatanko no Morocco wa even SCT no SCT KJT Oni mo. To e dada about it na buy. Oti da bo be no SCT. Oh. Na ugo oni Morocco. I don't know.
I dare bet you was there more sorry be a boma me men when you skakaka. So sorry was there how much
Morocco.
Now come Morocco ko pempa boa. E bia bo wanzo be ko
ne ya horo asie nyina.
Ya for so be say dia pass ko say da.
Ya horo asie nyina. Super Love ke osunya techima tamalego subrekum wa boga oboase. Ye bie ye nkraba tani be okofodu ankran ka so ahya mantakra de madina asimfosu. Ya tu ye din say always lower in prices. Your phone ne ye na papa phone mo headquarters. So to any man online na unya 20% discount. Oko Super Love online we to benya no o say log on to superlovephones.com. No download the Super Love app on Google Play Store. That's all. Number 0501 635 na 0501 635 Express Group do be call amanane obi na eto ne nsa afrew ye be boa your documents ne kama akoya no akọ drop it. So be so ko school so abra Canada, Australia, US, Germany ni nyina boa manfo. Yes yankrabata doso ye wo Asafo Labor Roundabout First Light Kaneshi Committee 8 la shibi your server house your Ben High Court o Sunyan Tamale Wayana building Takrade Market Circle opposite Hotel Nesto Fast Food e ho nyina be huyen na stadium work abroad and 17 na America no obeso okoye adwuma so Dubai, Qatar, South Korea and I say open ticket both local and international so Express Group beboa. Your number is 055 555 0067. Your number in here man for Papa means 055 555 0067 024 900 0448. Your war Kumasi Ade. We say when you so apart from Asafo Labor near South Airport Roundabout. Kangen and magic drinking water. Kangen yen supapa. In Suasisi no obianom. A woniema bebre rich in minerals such calcium, magnesium, potassium, iron. A yanum supapa preko. No munsua alkaline water. Na aqua could deal with acid na ama yade ni ade how no. Ono man debia you look very young. Yes, tiani na ya pim. Say dear, a boy who buying your organs not the heart, liver, kidney, and then ye man yatanum and number couldn't yai otanum and a boapa. Breman UGC Tafoni Road about Root Junction. So your number is 0241 449191 0241 449191 and the Ashtown Forcible Phrase 055 0833672 but so turn Ashtown so man crying anywhere alkaline water kangen and magic drinking water. They say the Abba Enterprise Life Insurance one at the Abba. Now the Omo the Abba ni e bia na year be fie opeso di sikaba. You didn't also sign up to a Contupa Insurance Beyond Borders Nibi. The best form of showing love, who are Contuma, and it's a summer befi, and now befi ababe bois, sanity. Modi Yamia dum baby amuti hoye, tenha. Intino, Enterprise Life was so umbesomu connected with the Busia ye. Tedia Contupa, and Abba, a Contupa by Enterprise Life. The TNA, a life insurance solution. Enterprise Life, Diaba, Ghana for Muamana, Nemuntie yen. A contributor policy na Mount Street Freeway. Obese a year na bana de sike ba beso boa family member bia. E de stress ne nyama bebre free. Ti with a contributor policy de obe ne say obema yen yedin kita ho. Na watch yen how you want to save. Take out loans, take out extra shifts. Any adin ye be hu ni nyina. Na afi what your premium. Using either your debit or credit card. Kakra afi ni e ko frɛ WhatsApp Porsche when it just asem ya ye kan wa fa number yi +233 270 271111 +233 270 271111 Porsche and ye WhatsApp WhatsApp no akontupa asem ba chewo e me WhatsApp no nko asem foforo bia ja contact or information our your website www.akontupa.com. Insure loved ones with a life insurance policy which has no borders. Enterprise, your advantage. Bavo, yetio. Invasion Kumasi ni abrebi.
Invasion Kumasi.
Yeah. The supernatural. And prophets. Bano. So the prophet, no. Prophet Benjamin Fojo. Or by Dr. Philemon. Omo nyine baby. Aba baby man kama Minister Jojo ahin beba. Minister Kofi Pepra. Minister Sandy Asai on him and Mercy so ba. And a God's General, Reverend Joseph Jima Santi. Nina Maranata. A dear boy, dear, you obey moon anymore. Obo so for dinner, dear sir.
Jojo Ahe.
Go only Jojo Ahe.
Or worshiper.
Or worshiper Jojo Ahe, Beba. To be following Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, near Diana. Your number near 020-739-4504. 020-739-4504. 0571-139441. 0242-070237. Invasion Kumasi.
Tama, and yeah, invasion House of Folk. Of course, baby house could die, no. Any no season is a quiet no. Ubi or bent team will be concerned, and the supporters clearly show say omo concerned. But Tama, omo and no be koswa. A farmer omo dia, any all well and good, but far. Me feel say in so no be no more be. Yeah, ka say information I picking here.
Yeah.
Ebendida started training Enra as the goalkeeper's trainer. Tama say okay Ebendida pa. Yeah.
Amadida.
Clearly a supporters in the pushing for Ebendida to come. Me know what I say. Supporters no push strongly say has any Amankwameku the TM. And I think Ajatate as the welfare officer or the manager. So and also Kosupa. Now so Bekaya and Che Bibri Enna former Chelsea coach Enim resign from Chelsea. Supporters no omutiminya watara ma oje to me say oni ne be adwuma, especially you say or French background kakra enti eno no so ka ho ena nkofo bebre wo gidie ena tamayele awona me no ka say omofo say eba coaching as in coaching say wo coach team no a ase watara ye handicap kakra eno believe say eni no ba to feel in there na say nka eno no etimi afa ama bibia kama ho no eno na ama Rennie, the technical director, and say all drop about assistant coach to Watara. No, oh, so now, Tama, dear, media, when you know, the air corner say, and they almost supporters net me push Olympics goalkeeper no has our fano. They are almost done with him.
They need him. Just support you to your supporters push us all fano.
So me make
Nesaba could cry a chain housekeepers no.
I say me can say they don't need move.
People are not worrying.
I mean to so bit but no yeah
that's all no.
On the team Ray but you three best keepers in the league as well.
People are worried.
Yes.
Tama now okay invasion.
Say Ramsey in team Ray. Obasa be second.
But already he wasn't the best goalkeeper in the league.
No, but to show by Arsenal at all. Not just say, but me Henry.
No, yeah,
let him kasi.
No, to your Blasters call up now.
Keep on.
Time or win now on your Blasters call up. Yes.
Okay, so Nana, so your different Cameroon also continue 97. Okay.
Is there information I'm picking say the Quay brothers? Ashikwe ni Abikwe. Almost House of Folk are almost done with them. We munina supporters no.
But who's the Ghana team? So them say. You draw your finance, baby. You work up a recruitment too. And we don't get anything back.
We don't sell.
No return on anything.
No return. Either
yeah, one. My results, but baby.
The property in town we born, but time maybe the master say this time around as a House of supporters no, no being team no to the sense.
How many Gaga cares about you?
There be. Okay. But omo GDS say coach these personalities no e ben team no a on beboa enei almost enin and coach no for what I'm told I catch to be say ope enin enti omo fa enin ma no especially TJ yes oko Spain akwakoye refresher course B
go Barcelona and Madrid
no I'm Zaragoza meaning say Zaragoza chrono say Zaragoza team no but or kwakoye refresher now time I didn't mean to say anything for 3 weeks pe
so by you take another responsibility
yes so I'm the number relax I'm not go fencing but who ho no mo
all right
I said this time around for House of Folk supporters no almost all areas.
Every
time can say, I said this time around,
let's allow them.
And has some the supporters are playing key roles in even recruitment. Now, important
stakeholders.
Say BBC or China.
Important stakeholders. Also, Manubrim says over.
Well, me to steady. I think that last season has no Kotoko supporters no. Initially no more were chiri kakra. But say based on more than one a bet chiri a bet nature still and I be ben home. So a coach in here for Jumana about 2, 3, 4 matches name far. People start telling you then you start if we would mukakra. But so bonne fa will be and
how can you say the Olympics goalkeeper is better than Kwesi Nketia? Ubet pa. One Kwesi Nketia.
Has keeper no go fan.
Okay.
Nani pa no wa only keeper.
Football penny ba.
No to them.
Just be.
Ben is one of the goalkeepers and share ding pa.
Olympics.
Yes.
What the course
in terms of his anticipation, in terms of anticipation, I think he kept the most clean sheet. Top 3 keepers with most clean sheet in the league. Clearly, if you've watched him, I'm telling you about what. So when you have trash Bena. Extremely difficult to score him. Or say or Bobby a keeper and say we keeper fault. But or a keeper say Mbo saves on yet those keepers with excellent kicks. But our command over his defense, the act of goalkeeping. The act of goalkeeping. The act of goalkeeping. Now Ghana how many keepers in an Nimbo and PPA. And I say Kasama test keeper and could be unconsidered. But he's extremely awesome. Say Basi Encheboa. And that is what Heartland need. They need a keeper that or that ability when it comes to saving of shots. In the amount for any brain as well, it's because of the Odisia teams no moves. Look at how he saved Mukwala's penalty. Or anticipate Boni Jinahan Mukwala boy no. Yes. Oboy no kutem. And I know I've watched him several times. So Mr. To, I think he's a keeper. He's a keeper that will do a lot for her to folk because has problem this season goalkeeping. So they need to start the new House of Folk project from their goalkeeping department.
Okay.
Now a woman in common has in nations or a centre back. From all nations.
And I have a
Michael Ewamensa. Yes, all nations FC. Now me to in common say divine chain has in penny for agree a transfer fee.
Divine Chi.
Yes. Divine Chi on the owner and yes, Dr. Kwame Chemane Bakona omudi team na yes. Now me too that guy is a solid center back.
Divine Chi.
Divine Chi.
And okay, Divine Chi, the how my Divine Chi.
Me must space him.
Divine Chi.
Okay.
Okay, Divine Chi, the house there. Bro, Divine. Divine Chi. Okay.
So me too oma approaching no.
Okay.
Now I just say o share has team no so a. There Agbesima mo here in this season, you know.
Next is something has Nkita.
No, they are ready to do business, but I say Kotoko course no so ya collate. Because we are saying me sure say Kotoko kwa. By time a coin or my player need the only house agree.
Okay.
Terms, but
no contract sana.
There be a boom.
So you pay money.
Yeah, we payment.
We
payment. Payment. Echo. And
I got to go tactical signings.
So to go Tobio.
Okay.
So Accra Lions place is a Bebeto.
Okay.
And as a Saka say no, the all Bofono. On the Bofo a bar premium no. Omo players ni nyina omo Mobia signing new contract from Division 1 format to Premier format. Tibofu player bia 2 years contract. Almost sign it 3 to be out 2.
On this a Kotokone has a cover some test player. Are they?
So be on Mumpe. If you are Mumpe, exactly. I'll play another open Agofano.
Olympics had
no more Madili, you for wedding. players are munim so more.
Na supporters ipe. And the supporters must see recruitment mama de mo yini.
So the other players or other clubs from yard.
There's omun Greska. Omun Greska.
Oh, the idea
Olympics, even though we are relegated, but they consider the second least number of goals in the league. That is
country called Ghana.
27 goals.
Team consider the least number of goals.
Yeah.
Why
they had issues with scoring.
Because I'm past Russia.
Team one consider
almost just 27, and I'm considered 27 until they were not scoring.
They had issues with scoring.
Because
a negative baby Anka League.
Because scoring.
And about the negative goal difference Anka League more.
I'm gonna talk so.
It's about 34 matches now. 27. Your bare 7 match
negative for me.
Negative.
Anka League.
Negative. No, there's apart from
RT. They awarded penalties. Heart of Lions they had the highest number.
RT
11.
But for Konkwana
was converted by their captain. Tell captain say Oko Tona ya 13 goals no penalties baby umba.
So
now the penalty in Ghana.
But me they count say
I think Sam the has self-esteem ratio no. The has for the handle no. And fair. Listen, this boy, just last week or so, there was a call that was placed to Hackman Edu. But I'm told, say, even though contract may win next month, but boy, no, according to old Trinity Moko, there was arrangement saying some percentage be called has for no.
Oh, okay.
A call was placed to Hackman. Nkofonu Hackman didn't come on. Ana omoye arrangement ni na enti wo hwa baby a ebufo na bam no aye as for no asha say kokokoko unso mo no go secret meeting bi ana omo ka che the boss ignore his manager na no mundili
allegation ka say
oh yeah, this is no allegation, this I dey see
we dey say kwa kam ya hwehwem dada
has no
akoda kutu pan say
has ni ko share ye ko meeting say
asemu ya so ba be busemu
me on ne bobo no so
enkwai we dey bia be wi ade asem bi ba
ade bi ko so Ghana ha ne ahwe nsi ho kwan a ebe ko fa nsem bebira aba
okay
na minim kodogone has season we ne league no se de nsi anko ya amomo no amomo ye nyoma bi a wotena se ya na odwene ho a unhu da achi ne ye
ebi ne san
ne abo league awie obeti ya say supporters na say omo management e say omo top players
de omo kire omo adwene anangeza
ye meeting omo timu bi omo na ekire players ye hwe nyoma ekoso ye hwe nyoma ekoso Ghana ha ye yo the way ya see ye football no to ye hwe ye nyoma ye o they say mu ye ya mu magina ma mu top players ama coaches
management bonzo is smart
Ozay. Oh yeah.
I'm fine.
No. Oh yeah. Manager Mr. Two. Unye bold to lead supporters. Maybe I'll full say, me chase supporters but time ho a and assemble be defend me and I yes anyoma no.
American.
So to me say, how come say supporters to her management here technical team here near me and say just two players. I'm a team no. Then they say ye na Mr. Two financial resource start say unko ya. Who do you blame? When I walk about it, so no na man your man kwe. And no na ye ko fa fata wa se me ba say edwetwe kotokoko mu no.
Supporters mo ko to player no say no player.
So
to enyom na ye medical.
Medical that say.
Na udi na ni ma ka so bra. E dia na uni ma ka fa player no.
Recommend player. E dia amount.
E ba chore mami me dey. Edu point bi, to edu point bi. Supporters started the threat crowd management so say kwan bi eso mfa so mafata obo bi eso man bobo e dey suban ye da na di Ghana asa ta na football e dey na ye football yi say yan hwe ne yan kasa asem no na mzo ye nja mo ye expert e wo that field no anto mo players mzo to e be do point mi no you will not even have anybody to blame to omobeja omunyae na mo ye football
contribution so
nobody is taking away their contribution.
Recruitment the Indiana supporters
nobody is taking away omo contribution. And the reason I want Mr. to food be an expert or more. Even when it comes to negotiate, you will negotiate. Yeah. You will be food no. It yet me for be an and fanning quatna. say go and do negotiation our brain nya ne field no even communication to communicate with the player obi field no so what them chena say but ye two ye nyoma ni nyina bom then ye yes anyoma we nyina yes anyoma we nyina we are expecting the club to start winning trophies in this anyoma. How can that be possible?
All right, Ibo. Thank you.
I Arsenal and Real Madrid mutuna for Antino Perez and first supporters yengo players.
Emu abeda say maame fie nyako one PSA ladi ene de kase bono ebre yen. Ye de see ano 9 pepe insem of promise 102.7 for another continuation of this one. PSA ladi ena maame afie nyako. Mo abia mgo ni. Hey. Ye see
Oyerepa FM unye yade kase ba we amuni we asenyi na bramo muntio 100.7 munya sona muntie
Oyerepa News.
Yamama ha Emma Makwa Oyerepa FM 100.7.